Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. We are here every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. You can also watch our sister stream where we're playing the Rime of the Frost Maiden on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on Drive-Thru RPG and the DM's Guild, You can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet or join the Crumpet Kingdom on the Discord. With that stuff out of the way and the wall of text generated in the chat, let's get into what happened last time. Last time, you guys overcame the Cult of Cania in a surprisingly even fight in the warfare on the battlefield on the great mountain before their stronghold, taking down their pit fiend and all of their other various fiendish creatures with your wall of fire and your griffin people and your fucking siege dwarves, all that
and
good
the
stuff.
Zealots, the paladin.
The paladins
they were
did
pretty
some
badass
things.
too.
They may have killed 3 people in one round.
Oh, and moment of silence for the damn Murshok Marauders. They never get to survive an
Rip.
encounter.
Somehow.
The age of reptiles are over. The mammals rule now.
That's true. It kind of happened that way, at least in this world. Anyway, you guys found your way, using the entire battle as a distraction, to sneak your way to Mount Doom to dispose of the ring. I mean, into Mount Mordensamen to try to get the puzzle cube to where it needs to be, hopefully to end the cult's, machinations. To do so, you guys snuck in the back way where the dwarven mines were sealed off, but you were met with an ancient silver dragon. After finding out that it was bewitched by cult magic, you guys were able to dispel the thing, and it was able to free the entryway for you guys. And with that, go back to the map for our good old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
Okay, before I forget again, we're gonna take a 10-minute burrito break. Actually, no, we're gonna get, because Donatello's here, we're gonna get Tostinos pizza rolls instead.
For your hungry guys.
For your hungry guys.
Yeah. No. Oh, fumble.
So,
10 minutes casting time if you can make it available so we can all munch on Hot Pockets.
right. Amon uses their bowl that they had managed to get in their preparatory shopping trip. That's also what you guys did last session. And you cast Hero's Feast, creating mounds upon mounds of Totino's pizza rolls for everybody to partake in. A welcome burst of heat in this cold climate.
Everyone make sure to get your 2d10 temporary hit points, please.
Interesting. I'm going to give the...
hit point maximum, yeah.
Oh, hit point maximum, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give the retainers a little shield icon, and that'll be like an extra health point for them.
Okay,
So,
sounds great.
If
And
they...
2d10 here basically is worth a single hit.
Pretty much. It is just kind of an extra hit. Find the shield icon.
Got 11 hit points.
Yay!
7.
And last but not least, Maria.
I got a 3 on my app, so...
So, this means at any point in time when we get healed, they're not just temp, this also bumps up our max, so we get healed to this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just make sure
Just
this recorded as temporary, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm putting it in notes.
You got 3, Amon?
Yeah, I got
God
3.
damn.
Alright, I made note of it on your character sheet in the temporary hit points area. Also, I believe you have Death Ward, because you mentioned it.
Yes.
There's also another magical effect on you, and I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, you guys
Bless,
cast Bless on me.
Yeah.
Bless.
Because of the
Oh
dragon
yeah,
encounter.
that's that only lasts a minute though. So
Yeah,
it's
so that's
10
probably
minutes.
gone.
Yeah, that's probably gone. Yeah.
You also cast Death Ward on yourself.
Yep, I do have
Yes.
that. I use the little hexagon square, or
yes,
hexagon
I see.
skull.
Yes, the Alienware computer.
Nice. Right. You guys spend 10 minutes.
I might just add one of the potions that takes a little bit of time to put on then. What is it? The oil of slipperiness, because it takes a little while to apply.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay.
Zumos, their children around.
I'm just pouring it on the armor. I gotta grease up my armor.
Yeah, Zumosa's got to lube up that armor.
Is Maria into it?
I don't know.
Maria's
I could give her some
probably
tips.
helping.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We're actually both in plate, so it's not exactly easy right now.
I was gonna say, they both understand the importance of keeping, like, metal well oiled so it doesn't rust. Always take care of your
That's what-
sword.
That's what they tell each other. All right. Right.
Yeah, I just imagine them both are like bodybuilders.
Oh god, that's really weird.
I'm putting the frightened icon on all of you to remind myself that you guys can't be frightened. I believe you also can't be poisoned, but just putting the fear one on you guys.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna have. I'm also gonna drink a potion of necrotic resistance because that lasts a while as well.
Yep, that should last an hour.
Yep.
Right, what should I do for that one? We gotta get creative. I'll put the skull and crossbones icon on you. And you have the slipperiness, which gives you what?
Freedom of movement for. Oh, it's only for 10 minutes, but I figure we don't know what we're gonna run into.
I'll put the little fast boot thing on you. Forget what
And we
freedom.
make all wisdom saving throws with advantage because of the Hero's Feast.
Yeah, it's a good spell. Burrito.
It's all saving throws as well.
No, wisdom saving throws with advantage. Not all saving throws, just wisdom saving throws.
It helps your mind out.
Okay.
We all had a great rest and delicious food, and we're ready to go and punch people.
Hey, Allie, can you ban this person?
I can.
Thanks. Anyway.
And also, Boom Crash is sort of going to raise a talons like, hi, do we want Intellect Fortress? And she's sort of looking at Mao specifically.
You know,
How long
that's
does
not
that
a
last?
bad idea.
Zoo, what was your question?
Oh, what's the duration of that?
1 hour, but it's based on concentration.
I mean, that probably would be worth it if we're going deep. We probably want to do this quick and dirty, right?
Most likely.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Guys, don't blow your entire load before we even get to it. Like if you're just facing guards, like
Yeah, that's a good point. I would have to waste a warlock slot in order to buff multiple people.
Also,
So
the casting time for that is only one action. So it's just like
That's
like
fair.
oh no, a guy in a robe, better cast it, kind of
Okay.
thing.
yeah, so Goose is going to be perched on. No, whose shoulder is Goose going to be perched on? Let's do Paranor because Elena can turn invisible and therefore be less of a hindrance to Mao.
Okay. Paranor is... Well, Goose probably gets on Paranor's head at this point. She's a gnome. She is quite tiny. So,
Yes.
Also, Goth Gnome now has Raven on top of head. Just perfect.
yes.
Yeah, Goth Gnome with Raven.
Alright. If everybody's set, you guys take maybe a 20-minute or so break to do all this. Because Zim also needs to eat for 10 minutes and then also apply for 10 minutes. I think that's how it works.
I think it was shorter than that, but yeah, it took a minute.
Okay, either way.
Yeah.
Spend a few ins.
No, remember he's a reptile, and I'm giving a hot burrito. They can't eat it.
So I'm
That's why.
gonna move Amon and Donatello, because those two are internetless. You guys crawl over the rocks that have been burst forth to reveal the ancient dwarven citadel that was once here and once the great Mount Mordensamen before it was supposedly betrayed by the wanton prince that set forth this all into motion. Paranor climbs over the wreckage and says, God dang it. Could have had a dragon corpse and you guys had to diplomacy it? Jeez.
That was a silver dragon. We had a whole thing remembering that silver dragons were good dragons, and we had a thing remember.
Sure, but dragon bones are really hard to come by.
Yes,
They are very hard to come by, but don't worry. We've killed a lot of dragons. There will be other opportunities.
You could probably get some monster corpses outside, considering how big that army was afterwards.
There's still time. Maybe we can get some, like, fiendish ones or something.
Those tend to go back to the place.
What's that, see?
Who is this lost sassy child?
Whose child is this?
Whose is this lost child? You guys walk around and you can see that there are ancient skeletons of dwarves, either strapped to pillars or set upon pikes in
See,
this
look,
room.
you got bones.
I'd
There you
like
go.
to kind of make sure these aren't, going to reanimate or nothing. Can
Well, when you
Paranor
say-
help me out?
When you say strapped, like are they like tied and tortured type of deal, or?
You can certainly try to investigate that. I can make the roll
Okay.
for you.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure. Let's do a investigado.
Hopefully we all
13.
don't accidentally Merry and Pippin a whole orc fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you look at the dwarves, and it seems that most of them have perished from battle, from the looks of it. It doesn't look like they were drawn up alive and then killed. Looks like they were just put here as a warning.
I'm gonna open my eyes, do a little detect magic, and see if there's any residual necromancy or stuff on it.
Okay. You do not detect any sort of fiendish activity or undead scent on these things. They are not filled with life. They are neither filled with unlife. There is a lingering stench just upon this place, though, of brimstone, which you sort of have been smelling ever since you approached this place and waded over the field of battle in your invisible, carpets and whatnot. Probably just lingering effect.
I'm sure it's the... I mean, isn't this also where that giant pitchfork of a flaming tower is present somewhere?
Yes, that was out front, looming over the battlefield.
I'm sure that doesn't make a smell. It's fine.
The Great Tower was, it's got the same sort of imagery that the other cult temples did, though instead of 3 towers, it's just one tall tower, and then it has 2 parts that jut out and then create 2 additional spires, like parallel and tertiary to the center one, creating almost a pitchfork in shape. And of course now there's a giant pillar of flame on the mountain, which happened during Intrigue.
That was kind of cool. I guess
That
if
was
I'm
hella
not,
lit.
If there's no like feeling that these things are gonna reanimate due to magic, I'm just gonna, I don't know, say that they're clear for now. I'll just examine one of them, I guess, more closely, just to double check if they trapped or anything.
All right. Just checking the skeletons themselves.
Yeah, if anything's hidden underneath them or stuff.
Okay.
Just assuming it's an investigation.
Okay. You don't find anything unusual about them. It looks like they were dressed up in their dwarven gear to show that they died in battle, at least. But everything's either rusted or just unusable.
All right.
You also don't sense any traps or anything.
Cool.
I will have Yomdal make a intelligence check.
So cunning! Yay!
Yeah, it's probably wise.
It's actually intelligence.
Who has that's Mal that has Yomdal.
Yeah.
That's right, I forgot. It's a very undwarven person controlling them.
Hold on. Shift click. There we go.
Oh no, Maria's also still broken.
Oh. Dang it. Well, that's fine. I can control all the retainers if need be.
Okay.
Is
I can
Paranor
move-
controllable?
I can move Maria, but I can't use her abilities without it going cray cray.
That's fine.
There
Should
is
have
Paranor. There
run
she
into
is.
that.
I can
click
use
on her.
Paranor, so.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, just Maria. I did an intelligence check for Yamdal already.
Alright. Yomdal. They're gonna add their proficiency bonus to that. And they do identify that one of the dwarves seems to have... One of the dwarves over here, as they're kind of investigating their brethren, they note that the stonework here has collapsed, but there's space between, like, the ceiling and the rubble. There's something beyond here, he thinks.
A back door to a back door.
Oh.
I mean, let's check it out.
The rubble here is blocking a passage, but I'm not sure if it's where we need to go or not. All I know is that that rubble doesn't meet the ceiling. There's spaces there.
Is it enough space to, like, for instance, have a bunny snake thing go through it?
You have to say, just something familiar. See through it first.
I'll have the
Keep eye on
familiar
the
make
path.
a acrobatics check.
Okay. Will it
Oh,
help
boy.
if I have it turn into a snake?
Sure, I'll give it advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Elena is able to slip through one of the cracks onto the other side.
I put my arm on Bao's shoulder and I close my eyes.
Okay. I think I might be able to just take you in. Actually,
There's
So
no
you
way to
can
just
see.
give me Elena's vision.
I might do that in the future, but right now it's
Okay.
a little bit of a pain.
All right.
Yes.
Elena looks through, and they see a small chamber. Inside, there's destroyed, like equipment. It looks like, crushed by a cave-in of rocks and stone. All of it's covered in a thin layer of frost. It's almost indecipherable what this equipment was in the first place, but there's bits of glass, there's bits of splintered furniture, even some shards of twisted, like, tin and pewter. But ahead of you, there is a doorway that is completely frosted over with ice. It is impenetrable by at least the familiar.
I explain all of this to the party. I'm gonna have Mao walk me over to the rubble as close as I can, and I'm gonna activate Divine Sense so I can get a 60 feet pulse on any fiends in the area.
Okay.
Basically, Samosu has his shoulder on Mao and just starts walking. What the fuck? No, I'm watching over here.
I'm talking out loud as I'm saying all this and just start walking regardless of what Mao's doing.
Thanks.
All right. You do not sense any note of fiends, undead, celestials, or anything else that your divine sense could sense.
That isn't, that isn't Mao or Elena,
I asked Zumasu to have Elena try to like dig a little into it. I know that it's impenetrable. The issue is that I don't know if it's natural or unnatural ice.
Ice? Okay, what can you turn into that can actually dig?
Rabbit.
I mean,
guess-
just rub against it, because if the body heat does anything to melt it even slightly, then it's just big old hunk of natural ice.
Alright, she's gonna
If it
poof
freezes up over again, then
Yeah. She'll poof herself into a rabbit and start trying to do like a rabbit burrow on it to see if it at least kind of does any give.
I'll have Alina make an investigation check.
Okey-dokey.
It's hard for them to sense this.
That's disappointing.
It's difficult to tell, but there's definitely no give.
She's having a lot of trouble, guys. Can't quite tell if it's magical or not, but it's at least too tough for her to do anything.
There.
Okay, actually, before we do anything, that's the collapsed pathway. Is there another more non-dwarven pathway that we see, obviously?
There aren't any non-dwarven pathways. The only pathway is to the north. It appears to continue upward, or sorry, just northward. The tiling of the dwarven ruins continues.
Like a separate sort of thing.
Like, we could just ignore it, because we don't have digging equipment, correct?
Yeah, we could do it, but it would take a while, and we did just kind of buff ourselves a little bit, and we are supposed to try and go after the big bad. Maybe we just note it for now.
I will write a note down.
Okay.
Is there anything that... Wait, do you have any sort of, like, fire cantrips?
Me? Yes.
Anyone. Because if you can do at least, like, a fire cantrip on the ice, like, through a familiar, that could also help determine what's going on?
The fire cantrip isn't a touch spell, and you can only cast touch spells through familiars.
Cantrips suck.
And you can cast Dragon Breath.
I could cast Dragon's Breath on
that
you.
is a
Seems
good one.
like a waste of a slot to test ice.
It's a little
Yeah.
it's a little too much to invest.
Either we're going this way and we're committing resources and time to it, or we're going somewhere else.
I think
Yeah,
it's time
I'm
to
a
just
bit-
make note and
I
move
think it's
on.
time to just make note and move on.
Yeah, because the none of us have digging equipment.
It would take time to do this, and we might alert somebody by that point.
The only digging equipment we have is actually that pass wall pickaxe that we were
Yeah.
going to use.
It's true.
But there's like that can only go for like 5 feet
Yeah.
of earth. So just like I was like, oh, we dug 5 feet. Okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Good work, everyone.
I'm gonna have Elena fly forward, I guess.
Right.
Visible style.
Elena flies forward, and they can see a set of double stone doors inset into what appears to be a worked passage.
All right, let's go investigate the door. There's nothing-
Actually, investigate the bottom of the door first. We want to see if there's any footsteps or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
you know,
it's been
see
used.
If this is being or was used
recently.
Yeah.
sort of recently.
Okay. Mao, you want to help me out? Do you have
You're better
investigation
investigating than I
thing?
do.
Actually, who's actually proficient at investigating other than me? If we want to be honest.
Honest? Yes, you.
Oh no, I meant like by technically a lot of people's is doing it where you gotta.
Oh, yeah.
But be related to help out. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, I think it's just you.
I'm the only one who knows investigation. Damn.
Oh,
Paranor's investigation is +6.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that
Paranor,
means she's technically proficient. Then
so
yeah.
she can help me. I just want to get advantage, but I need somebody who's proficient.
Okay.
All right.
Same.
So
you
as
don't worry about
Paranor.
the tiny details when you just need to find a target far away.
All right. There we go. That's not bad.
It's not bad. Paranor is able to assist you with some goggles that help you like inspect the doorway and see a little bit underneath them. It looks like there's just a short, like 10-foot hallway beyond, and then another set of double doors. Doesn't look like there's any sorts of traps here. There's also not really any markings of any note on the door.
All right. I'm gonna be right back in just like 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry
Right.
about that.
Let's
If that's the case, then I guess our resident rogue should go and like try to look into it. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll check the door because it seems like no one's been back here. It seems like this is still a pretty locked off area, but there might still be magical traps. So
Do you want me to take a look at it, lass?
why? What do you have? You gonna go lick the door?
Stone
I can
cunning.
con the
Just-
stone, you see.
Is that gonna do anything if it's locked?
Well, it's stone, ain't it?
All right, go lick the rock. Fine.
Well, you don't know what stone cunning is, do you? The rocks, they whisper to us.
Uh-huh.
We can hear what they have
Oh
experienced.
God, this is an elf in a forest type of deal.
There's no such thing. Elves listen to sissy leaves and whatnot, not hard stone.
Don't we do investigation?
Say
check
hard
for it?
again.
Hard stone.
Boomcrash sort of just pinches the bridge of her beak, is like, okay, I'm not. This isn't. No, okay. Never mind. Not gonna do that again.
Aw.
It's like I'm gonna take that vocabulary out of my king system.
This not worth it.
I could mimic that, but it's not worth it.
Yomdal's like feeling the door and like listening to it. And then he kind of like traces the door back. There's something unusual here. Think I hear something? And then his hand falls through the door. Falls through the wall. Whoa! And he enters through what appears to be just an illusion.
Fuck. I'm gonna go
Wait.
stick my head through there.
But Boomcrash is sort of there. Does,
Yeah, you could probably have seen it. If you got
Coming around the
close.
corner.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like within 30 feet, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Alright. As Yomdal stumbles through the illusory wall, inside you see that there are two people within, taken aback. Whoa! What the? Get him! Quick! Let's roll for initiative and just see who gets some hits. Well, it's Yomdal's turn.
Nice.
So
All right.
you can control them now.
Technically, they go after the player character, right? Or are we
No,
just gonna do?
We're just
Alright.
gonna do them have their individual turns. It's easy
Okay.
enough for roll 20.
Just checking. Well, fuck. Yamda's only got like a short bow. so he's ranged.
Well,
Hey,
they're more
start
than
plinking.
Yeah, they're
I
more than
guess
5 feet away.
They're more than 5 feet, so that's perfect. I just had to check. Boink.
Alright, that hits one of them. They go down. You can roll for damage, though. Click on the word short bow.
Yes.
Alright, it's not enough to deal overkill, but these are minions. This guy goes down. Ugh! He ragdolls against the back wall.
I mean, he might step back just to let other people kind of go through. And I think
Sure.
that's his move.
Backs up after realizing that there's other people in there. Amon tumbles in front of Yamdal, runs inside and goes, "Oh boy, I get to punch something."
And then I proceed not to and just do Toll the Dead and slink away.
Of course. It needs to make a wisdom save,
A wisdom save, yes.
and it fails.
Okay. Whew.
With a jingle jangle, merrily on high, this minion goes down. As they go down, their hand opens up, and you see a little stone tumble out of it.
Oh, fuck. Is that a communication stone?
Amon picks it up. It bears the similar signs to the ones that you guys own.
Fuck.
Well, he didn't actually tap anything or say anything with this, so we should be fine.
Is there any way we can check to see if it's been used?
Not really.
Fuck. They probably already know we're here then.
I mean, it's not a smartphone. Also, no, it's because it's a sending stone.
Yeah.
It's not perpetually on. You just send it.
Right. But if they saw us coming in, looking at the door, they may have already...
Or heard an explosion.
Or heard an explosion. So...
Perhaps a dragon destroying anything.
How about we are moving forward and expecting someone to always be there?
Expecting resistance?
Right.
Right.
Maybe take their stone so we can listen in. This could be a diehard.
That's kind of what Boom Crush is gonna do. Is
Yeah.
like, hey, I'll take the stone and I'll keep my ear pricked.
Okay. Boomcrash keeps their ear to the sending stone. Right. That was a pretty quick combat. We don't need the combat thing anymore.
Mhm.
Alright.
Good job, Yamdal. Good job, Amon.
Yeah, you gotta track every bit of damage that goes through here.
All right. Actually, we need to search the bodies to see if they have any like keys or anything like that. That would be useful.
Sure. You search the bodies, and you just find a few coppers among them, but nothing else.
All right. What the hell is this room then?
It looks to be just an empty room. It's freezing cold in here.
Alright, well, I tried the door and it opened.
Right. On the other side of the door is another door. I didn't
Fuck.
really plan a
Oh,
artistic
role-playing with
rendition.
doors.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
we have doors. I'm gonna try the other door to see if it's locked.
the other door is not locked. It
That's
lets you
so
pass to the other
cool.
side. Oh yeah,
I
you
wanna
guys
push
haven't
a button.
seen. You guys
Hold
haven't
on.
seen the doors yet.
Yeah, Wednesday had. So the only warning is do not stay. These ones are set up fine, but do not land on one of those buttons with your character.
It's just hard to get your character
You'll
off
get
because
yeah.
if it's
Oh,
overlapping.
because the buttons are the size of the character tokens.
If they're, it's like if they're lined up to like the center of a grid, it's like more of a problem. But here
Like
it
if
seems
Paranor
like
goes
we're-
right here, don't do that.
Yeah, because then
Ooh.
you can only do the click click.
It helps to be able to click the edges, because like Paranor has corners. Technically, you could click right here, or like right here in controller.
I would love, as a canon, like
Made it
this is
back.
definitely not happening. Welcome back. We're figuring out doors.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Oh yeah, Zumasu, you haven't seen this either. Welcome back. Would you like to try the door? Mao has experienced the beauty of door.
So this is what I find funny because I'm just imagining Mouse walking through, opening up doors, but now everyone's just opening and closing the doors behind her. Like what? Not in
So-
canon. It's just I wish it would be a funny little.
You got to admit, this is pretty great.
Yeah,
so
doors.
so all I saw was Mal go through a door.
Oh
Yes.
well, we found that there was a
well,
little
we just
secret
get to-
room.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just kicked the two guards' asses.
Yeah, Yomdal
Okay.
saw that there was an illusory wall up in here that Boomcrash wasn't close enough to notice yet. But there were two just flunkies in there. One of them had a sending stone, which you guys have absconded with.
So we assume that everyone knows that we're here already.
All of China knows you're
Boom
here.
Crash is
Yes.
eavesdropping on the sending stone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just follow along with this. If we're good, I'll go forward. Since
I'm
one of the tanker
sneaking
guys.
through to try and check out stuff, and then
Alright.
waving everyone on when there's nothing there.
All right.
Okay, so everybody's kind of lingering back at least, while Mao scouts ahead.
Yep.
Right. Then Mao, you head forward. You see a forked passage. There's additional sets of double doors to the north and south. These ones are also made of stone, but are much thinner and lighter than the heavy stone doors that you were met with at the entrance. At the far end is a mountain of rubble from a cave-in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just wave everybody in, and so we can figure out which direction to go. Did the dragon tell us where, or anything about this mountain? Like where they might be?
They didn't tell you anything.
Okay, just checking.
You're not sure that
So-
they've been inside.
Yeah. North or south? Where do we want to go?
We came from the south, so I guess it would make sense to go north, right?
Yes. We could also go south if we want to figure out if there's another side to that.
Yeah,
Ice.
I say look at the south so we're not getting sandwiched from behind.
Okay, that makes
Alright.
sense.
Do you want to investigate the doors?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll step aside. Zmosu, please, after you.
Paranor, come over here. I need a little help. You can check the hinges while I check the rest of it.
I'm just
Sure,
gonna-
I
Like
can.
what?
I can do that.
You're like a little senior citizen. He's like, could you read this for me? I don't have my reading glasses on.
That's all right.
Just backing up, letting the nerds just go through and kind of like check the door scientifically through every process to make sure it won't kill us.
Identifying door.
Zumasu, the door appears to be unlocked. It doesn't have any symbolism on it. Actually, no, it does have symbolism on it. It says it says some words in Dwarvish. I was about to spit it out, but I don't remember who speaks Dwarvish. I know Yamdal does.
Yamdal does.
Yeah, we'll just flag over Yamdal and point to it.
All right.
Paranor searches. Yamdal transcribes.
Yamdal heads up and sees the images carved in stone. Ugh. This seems to be the throne room.
Already?
That's what it says.
Well, then
Maybe-
maybe that's why it's called. Do you remember any history of like the mountain having like a king of dwarves that was about ice or something?
I mean, we saw Kelvin on the battlefield.
Maybe
That's
just more
true.
details.
Don't know much about him yet.
Mm.
But I can also say that Zumasu, from your investigations and from Paranor's instruments, the door to the south is quite cold. Like, even colder than it is outside in the mountains.
Ah. Okay.
Oh god.
So this is definitely probably an entrance to that weird cold room, or it's related to it because it's chilly here.
Do you want to enter the fridge?
I guess. Well, you said it was unlocked, right? Is there any space underneath the door or anything?
Absolutely
Like-
not.
Okay, can't do any of those
Let's just
shenanigans.
go.
All right,
Just ignore it or go in. You mean?
Yeah,
Well,
let's
we-
just go in because
we don't want to be sandwiched in case they pop out later.
yeah.
I'll peek open the door. See what's inside.
You peek inside, and you see on the far end of this room there is a massive statue of a dwarf overlooking a large stone throne, and sitting upon it with a shock of just pale white hair and pale blue skin, glints of teal within their eyes, a bearded dwarf sitting on the throne.
I close the door a little, like, because I just creaked it open just to look inside. I'm gonna close it nice and quiet.
You see him smirk at you as you
Nah,
close the door.
fudge. I'll just keep the door closed.
What you
Yeah, there's
see?
some. You know what? I think we should all get ready for a fight.
Okay.
All right.
Well, aren't you going to face me? You hear from the other side of the door.
We're thinking about it. Leave us a minute.
The fabled Edelon Groves.
Probably
Prepare
has
yourselves.
stones.
Take your time.
Wow, he's
Well,
cocky.
we shouldn't take our time. We should blitz.
Oh yeah, no,
Alright.
blitz
Alright.
is definitely how we do it. But please, someone put invisibility on me if possible. Wait, no, I can do it. I'm invisible now.
All right, that
What?
works.
Okay.
Cast invisibility on herself because she. Oh, you have a scroll and you know how to cast the spell, right? Because of your whole
do.
thing.
I've been learning magic and it's hard.
I think I got
That's
everybody in
why.
the chat.
All right.
And okay, I got all the retainers, I got all the players. And I got Kelvin.
Holy shit! I'm not last.
Yeah. That interesting?
Your girlfriend is.
Your girlfriend is.
Damn, my luck.
she took the initiative bullet.
All
Right.
right. Ready?
You look into the room once more.
Yeah, just gonna open up, like slam open the door so that way everybody else can run through and run in. And I'm invisible, so I'm gonna find a nice little spot. Hopefully,
Hide.
not. Yeah, somewhere.
Or do you want to attack for assassin? Well, he
As
hasn't
I'm
run
attacking
yet.
for assassin, I'm just hoping he doesn't see and have some weird shit up. So
Fair enough.
let's bonk you with Cinder Smite.
Right. We will need an attack roll.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's how attacks work.
Alright. Well, a 30
From
does
advantage.
beat
Yeah.
his AC, so that'll hit. Let's change to perhaps a more tacky sort of combat music. Let's do. Alright, so he's gonna take 8 damage and 9
Oh, no.
fire. Done. Just checking. Okay, he's resistant to fire. So we'll take 5 of that. Oh wait, this deals maximum damage, right?
83.
Okay, and how much of that is
So,
fire?
yeah, max and then half.
I think it's a D6 for the Cinder Smite.
2d6, so that's
2d6
minus
is
12 damage.
12, so resistance would be 6 damage.
Okay, so he's gonna take 70. No, 70.
71.
77.
71, yeah, plus the 6, yes.
77. Alright. So he does take a large chunk of damage as your invisibility wears off, and he sees you emerging from the room, from the corner of the room. Cinder Smite surges towards him, and you see it bypass this sort of frosty armor that has covered him since you last saw him but a moment ago. As you hit him, he just stands up from his throne and whisks a frosted cape, like off to the side, and says, "Ah, you bastards! I knew you were tricky. Awaken, my sentinels!" And you see movement of these gargoyles on the tops of the balustrades in this room, and they begin to move. Let's add them to the initiative.
Okay.
Awaken my masters. Awaken my minions.
I was worried he had like a reaction ready or was prepping something since he saw us.
This was
But
kind
this
of
is
his
it.
reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do finally get to use...
Arise!
Yes.
Good.
Alright. That's it for your turn, right?
Assassin. I can technically bonus action disengage back out the door.
You could.
But I think I'll stay here because everyone's coming in.
Okay. I will also describe this room to you now that you've come in. I know I sort of neglected that fact, but this room is completely covered in frost, ice, and snow. The walls are entirely encased in ice. You can see that there are 6 frosted-over doors in this room, like draped in a veil of icicles, and set onto the floor with like piles of snow. Surrounding the room are these like torches set with continual flames that are lit with blue. There doesn't feel to be any heat coming off of them. In fact, there's just cold instead. And the room is very tall. It's about 60 feet tall. And in the upper stories, on these like little, like, what are they called? Balconies, you can see that these sort of icy creatures have come to life. They have big icicle based beards and crowns of ice on their like crystalline faces and bodies. They look almost to be like elemental dwarves. Anywho, let's go to Yamdal now that I've described everything.
That's also you, Mal.
Yes. I can't see him now that I'm in the other room, though.
That's unfortunate. Let me see if I
You
can
just-
fix that.
Put him in the room on the other side. Like right there. We can bump.
What's his movement speed?
Probably 25.
Yeah, so he basically has enough to get there and have 10 feet left. Like at the doorway in 10 feet.
Okay, that's fine.
I've
So we
turned
can
on
at least
vision
get
for
in.
all the retainers.
Thank you.
What did we give him? We gave him some nice things. Oh, that's a good attack.
Also, I do need to. I just added dudes to the initiative, so I am just going to briefly do this, then go to Yamdal's turn again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it so he can actually hit things now.
That's right.
what
We
we
gave
did.
him a bunch of stuff. So, who was Yamdal attacking? Main guy?
Yeah, I would say. Fuck, he'd probably attack the first thing that he sees when he walks in, though, but.
That would probably be the main guy from the
Yeah.
angle.
Okay, so then main guy.
All right.
Probably start attacking the ads
Thanks.
next, but
You know, he's got a vendetta against him. I
Yeah.
think.
All right. Yamdal enters the chamber and says, "For Dungale, you betrayer, Kelvin!" And he's gonna deal damage. Roll for damage.
So 28 hits, good.
That's good. His AC is at least 28. All right. Is Yamdal done?
Yeah, he has no other movement.
All right. It is Prince Kelvin's turn. Kelvin is going to stand up from his throne and let's see what he can do here. Let's do let's create a cone of cold.
oh no.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I think we have something that we can use. Oh, we did. Where are my magical effects? Damn it! Sorry, this is gonna take a bit. This is necessary, though.
Under tools, special effects.
Ice magic.
Oh, that's gross. On second thought. Let's do... Stay.
Just draw it for you. Use the polygon lines.
Ugh, that's gross too. Yeah, never mind. We don't want to do this. Let's do it a different way. Done.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to do something behind the scenes.
He wants to do a cool thing.
Well, it's not
Okay, I
necessarily
just want to make
cool.
sure it
It's
was
just...
mechanical.
I'm sure it'll be on the map, so it's going to affect our movement through it.
There we go. That is much better.
Nice. I hate it.
Okay.
That's really big.
He stands up from his throne, and then he starts blasting out a cone of cold. Yamdal and Mao are going to need to make Constitution saving throws.
Got it.
Wind starts batting out from his open palm. Yikes.
Hold on. What is the counterspell range?
60
I think
feet,
it's only
but
60
Boom Crash isn't visible.
Okay.
Also,
No,
technically,
also
no
I-
one's taking
I
a turn.
want the counterspell, that's why. But the 60 feet is long distance.
I think I'd be able to see him, but I don't think I'm 60 feet. Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of
No.
DM, because I kind of haven't entered yet.
Yeah. You haven't really entered, and Mao only really opened it like a crack.
Yeah. Sorry,
What?
Mao.
Oh no, I smashed open the door running in. But, like,
That's true.
for
You
the
did say that.
second time.
Do you want me to roll like a perception? Because it would just kind of... I don't know if... Yeah, you have a point. I don't know if I'd necessarily be able to see him anyway.
I will say that this isn't technically a spell.
Okay. So we'll...
Okay.
We'll
That's
nip that in the
nice.
bud.
There
He's
you go.
using Canian Wind,
All
which is
right.
why I needed this thing. The wind blasts out from his palm. Yamdal also failed at their Constitution saving throw, so we're going to deal 8d8 damage.
Oh, okay.
Anything? Are you
No, I
deciding
was
to use
gonna inspiration, but I think I might need it for worse things if this is just the beginning.
Alright, 34 damage, which means Yamdal is going to need to make a con save. Okay, that's definitely not going to pass, so he's going to take at least 1 health point of damage. This is based on a 5th level spell. I'm going to say it's 2. Alright, Prince Kelvin's done. Sorry that took so long. Zumasu, now it's your turn.
All right. I'm glad I actually have the freedom of movement spell active, because this isn't difficult terrain for me at the moment.
Yes, it is difficult terrain, and the reason that this ice blueness is here is because it's still going. The Cone of Cold is persisting, and it seems to be getting stronger.
I need to
Increases
do
cold damage by
maths.
2/8. Take 5 force damage for each die rolled beyond 12. Fuck.
I think I need to Misty Step.
Yeah.
Boop! I burn a spell slot to Misty.
Okay. You Misty Step up near Prince Kelvin, who turns towards you. Eh?
Hey! Bonk! Bonk time.
Right, you go to bonk.
I'm gonna also yell back, he's got a cold, frigid wind coming! Crap, I think only the 24 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Oh no.
Yeah, you go and whack at him. The first one, he kind of like bats away, and then you wrench the axe out of his hands, and then you go for another strike, and this one is blocked by his like inches of ice armor that is constantly surrounding himself. It looks to bow under the weight of the weapon, but it's not breaking. It's just cracking a little bit. You'll have to do better than that to break through the ice of Cania.
Because ice is like steel! Okay, I can't really do much else. I don't really want to bring my familiars in here right now. I don't even think the Dust Flicker could Dust Flicker fit through the doors anyway?
They could.
They're probably just gonna chill in the hallway since they see that there's a giant, cold snap happening.
Alright,
Doesn't make sense yet.
I'll bring Dusk Flicker up here. Alright, with that, it's Paranor's turn. Then some of the Frozen Sentinels are gonna go.
Oh dear. Ugh. What does she got? Wait, she has Shocking Grasp as a reach?
No, that shouldn't be reach.
Okay.
Sorry.
They can pew pew though, right? How big is the pew pew range?
She does have a pew, which is 120 feet, but it's only 3 times a day.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not. She's not a great offensive critter. She can summon a zombie.
It's only once, right?
Once per day, yeah.
Yeah, once per day.
It's fine if maybe she just, avoids the cold for now. We don't need to put him in harm's way yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll throw her back there with Goose.
Right?
Yeah.
She's staying behind. Let's, at the end of Paranor's turn, let's have Kelvin use a legendary action to move right over here without taking an attack of opportunity. He slides along the ice almost as if, I don't know. He just slides along the ice as if it wasn't bothering him at all to move upon it. And then he blasts the wind at Zumasu. Since it's your first time entering it, I'm going to need you to make a con save.
Okie doke. think
'Kay.
that just made it.
Yeah, you're gonna, oh my god, take half damage from this arbitrarily large roll. You take 23 damage, cold damage. You have
Okay,
resistance,
also-
right?
Yeah, I think I have resistance to that.
Okay, then you take half of that again, so that's 12.
Yay!
Taste cold wind, Yuan Ti.
This is insulated!
This bitch is insulated. Let's see what these guys do. What did I give them? Alright. The creature is going to use an action to create an ice javelin. That's all it does.
I don't like that.
This guy will do so as well. They forge this icy javelin in their hands. It takes a bit for them to create and conjure it, pulling it out of their hand as if slipping it out of a glove. Alright, it's Donatello's turn. It is wicked cold in there.
Oh no, for a reptile. But Donatello has like shadow step, doesn't he? Because he's a
They do, yeah. And there are torches in the room which are creating light.
Okay, so as soon as it gets colder, more unbearably cold, he should teleport in away from the cone to bypass it if he can.
Okay. So he can move, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6. He can get up to the door.
Yeah.
He might, I'm gonna have, yeah, because he needs to, like, open the door to, like, get in, but I did let him also do that, so I think that he can just expend a use to Shadow Step, and I think it's up to 60 feet normally. So let's...
Yeah.
If it's 60 feet, he can pretty much get anywhere in the room. So he's going to teleport probably behind the throne. It's probably where
Yes.
there would be shadows. Right, and I think that's an action for Donnie.
Yeah. That should be
Oh
fine.
no, actually, his Shadow Step is a special action. He teleports up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space and then makes 2 melee attacks. So actually, it might be better if he can get within range of Kelvin. But it also might be worth it just to get in the room. So it's up to you.
Well, he needs to get into the room anyway, but I just wanted to avoid the whole ice spray thing. But if not, then you know what? Just gotta run in and teleport for a double hit.
All right.
Where was his original location? Because you could also target a frozen sentinel if you can't reach Kelvin.
His location was up here. So actually, it is... Yeah, that's like just about the edge of his movement.
He might be able to get over here to punch this guy, at least.
Yeah, these guys are about 40 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely better go after Kelvin then.
Right.
But
Well,
he-
he can't get anywhere, so he's probably gonna have to like dash to get into the room, or just
Okay, yeah,
teleport
that
in.
is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
just-
He will pass through the cold.
Actually,
What?
this is a con save, right?
Yes.
Okay, he should dash in and then just go prone, because I would assume the javelins are range attacks, and that means that they'll have disadvantage. And unless he does a reflex spell, it should keep him safe from most things. So
So
he
he-
should just go in and just go prone.
He's just
Okay.
turtle shelling across the ice.
The other
Yeah, yeah.
problem is that this area is difficult terrain. I'm realizing. So
Yeah, I mean, much as he can, you know.
right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He
That's
doesn't
his-
actually take damage until Kelvin's turn, though, by the way it's written.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully, maybe we could do something about it. For me, it was different because Kelvin did it onto me as a thing.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Let's then... So Donatello won't take any damage, he's just fighting against the wind. Alright, Boom Crash, it's your turn.
Okie doke.
Through the doorway, there's just a torrent of blizzard, like ice and snow, passing through the door.
Okay. And is it obscuring vision? Is it a visual obstruction?
Just reading through it. I don't think so, no.
Okay.
It's just frigid cold. not a snowstorm.
Yeah, it just sucks. Which, I mean, fair, but so I'd like to do an Eldritch Blast through the doorway and not get nailed by this. Is that possible?
Not really.
If you want to fight, you must fight.
Ugh, ew. Okay, fine.
Okay. Oh no, you could also do this. You could hold off because my turn is coming up after yours. I could teleport you in using the dimension door.
The other thing is,
do you want to burn
technically,
that now?
since it doesn't do damage until the start of Kelvin's turn, you could shoot through the door and then leave the area.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's good too.
That would be good. And because I'm flying, would I be impacted by this?
Yes. Difficult terrain, yes. Yeah, it's a blast of cold wind.
So you just be chilling there and then have to move back.
It's
Okay,
that apocalyptic weather movie like 2012 where like the frigid freezing air comes in and the helicopter falls because everything just turns to ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Question: can I see beyond Zumosu, Prince Kelvin, or am I only able to really clearly see and have a clear shot at the frozen sentinels?
Frozen sentinels are certainly easier to see. Zumasu is providing cover to Prince Kelvin.
So he just has higher AC and his IC is pretty high.
Yeah, his icon looks large, but he's really just a medium creature. He just has a big presence.
Okay. I'm gonna try and move the frozen sentinels back, or at least fuck them up a little bit. So 1 Eldritch Blast to each sentinel.
All right. Then go for it. I think you automatically hit them. I'm just looking at their AC, unless you get a 1. So that is going to hit each of them. I'll just do it in damage of left, right.
Yeah.
So let's do 12 damage to this guy. Let's do 9 damage to this guy. Then let's do 16 damage to this guy. Then let's do 15 damage to this guy. They're both knocked 10 feet away, off their little perches. They weren't originally on spaces, so the grid is a little weird. They're knocked away. They continue to like float in the air, adrift of these sort of gargoyle wings that unfurl from them, also made out of ice.
Okay. I'm going to Roadrunner my way out of here, because this sucks.
All right.
Can you get your normal speed when you go away?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Alright, this guy is also going to create a javelin. Amon's turn. So...
Okay, question. Do you guys think I should teleport Maria in?
Not really. Unfortunately,
Okay.
she's melee and it's just an AoE. She's not going to be able to reach him in one turn.
Well, no, if I teleport, then she can, but it's probably not if I want to. But since the
I
idea
kinda
is
vote against it. Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I will just do what the Boom Crash did and just kind of like peek and then just do Total Dead onto one of the damaged the gargoyles.
Alright. Going to go in, 1, 2... You have some additional movement, right?
Do we suffer like a minus movement because of the like the
Nope, that's a different
type
thing. That's different.
Okay. In that case, I have 40 feet normal movement normally.
It says 45. Character sheet.
Oh, because that's the thing that I leveled up prematurely. I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 40 feet.
Right then, you head in and toll the dead on Kelvin. Kelvin has magic resistance, so he will attempt the save.
No, I said one of the
one of the
gargoyles.
damaged sentinels. I'll do the most damaged one. They do not have magic resistance. Okay, yeah, they failed. So they're going to take 27 necrotic. Don't think they have any resistances to it. So they will just take it.
And
The-
let me just back out slightly just so that I'm not blocking the door.
Okay, this one takes damage, and you back out using your advanced speed. Dust Flicker, move out of the way. Okay. Another Frozen Sentinel creates a javelin in its hand. Ignore the damage that keeps appearing from this. Right, Maria's turn. Oh, sorry. Kelvin will at least do a legendary action at the end of the turn.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that he has them. Let's just
Right.
do it on... let's do it on Donatello. Let's have them
No.
do
Oh no! What did he do?
an icicle. An icicle surges towards Donatello from Prince Kelvin's other hand, and that's going to hit him for 19 damage, I think. I don't have any cool items. Ring of Protection, Parrot Protection. Okay.
He is prone, so 24. That's just a hit. Okay.
That still hits even with the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will put an icon on him, though, to remember that he is prone, because I did forget.
Turtle shelling it up.
Alright, so now he's going to need to make a save. I'll do that. Okay, that's against the 19 damage, so he will take 1. Come on. There we go. No! 1 health point damage, not 6. Not go 2-1.
Oh no! Tostina pizza roll is gone.
Also, his animation isn't appearing there. Weird. Curious. Anyway, Maria can continue. That's all they were doing.
Alright. Maria's gonna take a look. Because she's only got... She only has 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah. I also forgot the reason that I did that. Yamdal needs to make a save as well.
Okay.
Because it exploded.
Dex
That's
save?
great.
Yeah, I already did it for him.
Oh, okay.
So then he needs to make a con save against the 12 cold. Okay, so he doesn't take any damage. Continue. Sorry.
She can't do that because they're not within 30 feet, and she has no ranged weapon. Yeah. She's gonna just chill right outside the range for now. Yeah, that's all she got.
Alright. The fight is a little too dangerous for some of these retainers, it seems. That's the top of the round. It is Mao's turn.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm ranged, but I do want to get out of this.
Yep.
5,
You
10,
have
15, 20,
halved movement while
25,
traveling
30.
towards him.
Yeah.
Well, except when traveling away from him.
But I could use dash to be able to get to here.
Okay.
So,
Skidding along the ice, you're able to propel yourself forward. One of the sentinels looms down on you from above, floating about 40 feet above the ground.
love that. Cinder Smite on Kelvin.
Alright. That will in fact hit. You didn't have advantage or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. That's just going to be a regular old 12 damage. Oh wait, you didn't have advantage on that. That doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, 22 doesn't hit? Shit.
Nope, but 24 didn't.
Damn.
Fuck.
And this is hard.
He's got high AC, man.
I drop prone.
Okay, you drop prone.
Oh, everyone just died in one turn. How convenient.
Everyone runs in and drops prone. Oh no, everyone's dying. Guess I should leave.
Oh, this never happens! Alright, the end of Mao's turn. Let's have him do a ranged attack against Zumasu. He's going to use Winter Grasp. Okay, that doesn't hit. You see an icy hand go out and try to, like, wrap itself around you, Zumasu, but your cold resistant armor throws it off. Alright, Yamdal's turn.
Let's also get out of the ice, but he doesn't have as much movement. So I don't think he can do a full move and attack. Not fancy. 5, 10, 15. Do you round up for movement or round down for...
I round up everywhere, so...
Okay. Just... Because technically it'd be like 12.5. Alright, he makes a shot.
Against whom?
Against the prince.
All right.
Nope.
He got a 28 before. How did he get that?
Because
Because he
He
didn't
rolled
roll
a
a
19.
9.
yeah, it was a 19.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
plus 9. All right.
he has a
Soars.
plus.
It soars past, knocked away by the rushing winds.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. The throne is
Bad time.
little space for my lair actions. Everybody in the room. Let's see. You guys take 2 cold damage, unless you have resistance to it.
I have resistance, so I take 1 cold damage.
No, you don't take any damage if you're resistant.
Okay.
This
cool.
is the freezing effect of the room. Also, anybody
All
that
right,
took
Monty.
damage has disadvantage on concentration checks.
Great. So what
Okay,
happens
it's
to
most
the
of you
retainer?
obviously got this. Bye.
I can't hit him.
Oh man. Weirdly, Yamdal needs to make a save or else lose an entire health point.
Okay.
Great.
Con save, right?
Yep,
Oh, he looks
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
this room is a murder for
it's fine.
our retainers.
I'll do one for Donatello.
This
Okay.
is a fridge. We are fighting in a fridge.
Is Donatello fine?
Yeah, Donatello's fine. They're only gonna, like, take a health bar if they get a natural 1.
Get a pit.
Okay.
Because the save is against the damage they take.
Okay.
Alright, that was just the lair action. It's Kelvin's turn.
Oh
At
no.
the start of his turn, well, Zumasu, Yamdal, Donnie, y'all need to make con saves.
Bad time.
Do one for Don.
I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yamdal's
Yamdal's fine as well, so you 2 are going to take half damage. Donatello, well, Zumasu will take a 4th.
Yeah.
Also I need to increase the damage.
Yup.
So does Yamdal just straight up take, or no, Donatello just straight up take 2 damage?
Yeah, it's a weird effect because this is technically a spell effect. Well, it's based on a spell effect, but it's not a spell, so he doesn't take damage like a normal spell.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
I'll
well,
take your word for it. It makes sense.
I take 8 damage.
so you take 8 damage. Yamdal needs to make a DC half of that save, so that's 16. DC 16 save.
Ooh.
Okay, so he takes 1 health bar. 1 health point. Damn it. Send it to 4. Okay, and then Donatello needs to make a con save against 32, which he's not going to make, and he's going to take a health bar damage.
Oh, this looks bad.
Alright, and I think that's mostly all that he does on his turn.
You just be concentrating on that breath.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna end his turn. Zumasu, it's your turn. Oh, also, everybody that failed their save is pushed 10 feet back, I think, so Donatello does get pushed back to the door.
He's just having a bad time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a turtle.
Oh, Yamdal succeeded at his save.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
So what's the deal with this
Out of
area?
16 to
Like,
13.
is he just against the wall? Can I
He's
climb
against
on
the
this
wall.
part? Okay, can I climb on like this part or anything?
You can climb here, but not here.
Okay. What about over here?
That's a corner, because this guy's flying.
So I could get in the corner?
Good.
Alright, I'll get in the corner out of the way of the thingy, so I'll have to turn to hit me. Yeah. Because that can still technically hit him, right? He's within my melee.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I'ma do the thing. I'ma use my channel
gonna put you
divinity to add plus.
Actually, no, this is fine, sorry.
Alright, I'm
Fine
gonna
here.
use my channel divinity to add plus 10 to my first hit, and I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
The 30 hit.
A 30 does hit.
Gonna be also smited with a 3rd level spell. Is he fiend or whatever?
He's not a fiend, he's a dwarf.
Okay. Where is my Fiend Flame, Bane Cure, Slayer, Warhammer? Do I not have it? Don't have it on the easy kit. I'll just do it. So it's a 3rd level spell, so that's 4d8, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, nice. That's good damage.
Okay,
All right.
he takes 20, takes the 15 slashing, doesn't take the cold damage, he does take the additional radiant and acid. So a sizable hit that brings him almost within bloodied range. Managed to shatter through his armor, the radiant light penetrating his crystalline shell.
And he has to make a concentration check, right?
Yes, he does.
And he has a huge DC because I hit him hard.
Okay. So
That might have.
how much damage did you do? That's 27 plus 20, that's 40, so halved. That's 23.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he lost concentration.
He just barely lost concentration.
Alright. Gonna turn off the light.
The little drip of acid as he was holding strong just fell on his nose and he lost his sense of balance.
Now it's all cold.
I know, hold on. Turn off the directional part of the light. Alright, the cold drops as you manage to shatter through his armor. Oh! Damn you! You fucking idiot!
Hey, what's that? Second swing. Does a 25 hit?
25 does just barely hit.
Alright, and he's gonna... So we ignore the cold damage, right?
Yep.
Alright, so that's another 21 damage. Bonk.
Right, he takes another 21 damage. You can see that he's getting bloodied beneath his armor.
Alright, guys. Cold's down for a second. You know what? I'm gonna just shuffle... Now that I can move again, I'm gonna just shuffle back over here.
Alright. That's, end of your turn. I think he is just going to... Let's do... No,
Just keep...
we won't do anything. Paranor, who is hiding in the corner. Is Paranor going to come in now that the winds have died down?
She's going to move forward, but still hold up the rear. There's definitely still like a doorway, and we could get ambushed from behind. So she's just gonna watch our backs.
Smart.
Right. It is one of the Frozen Sentinels' turns. It is
I
going...
guess she'll ready an action to shocking grasp anything that tries to attack us from behind.
Alright, she pulls out her special wand, and she flips a switch on it and connects it to like a battery pack, and it starts sparkling with electricity.
Did you make a stun gun?
She did.
He made a taser.
she flips out her like little scepter and goes, "Traitor!"
Damn it.
Sorry. Okay. This dude is going to toss a little javelin at Zumasu. And they're going to attack with advantage from the height, I will say.
Don't I get the thing with the armor so it gets disadvantage because it's ranged?
Which will negate it. You're right. Alright.
Yay! Bonk.
So
It
17
hits the
doesn't
armor.
hit. As it lands, it pushes you 5 feet to the north. Can you do that for me? I'm on the wrong layer right now.
Yeah. Bonk.
And it creates a pillar of ice right in the space where you were. Your foot almost managed to get caught in the thing. It would have petrified you if it had hit. Anyway.
If I had freedom of movement, could I just move my feet out of it?
I don't think it prevents you from getting petrified, just restrained.
Okay. So I'd be slowly turning to ice, but I could still kind of move if I made the DC. Or no, I
Okay, so the target must make a DC con saving throw or become petrified. In a 5-foot diameter, 40-foot tall pillar of ice. On a success, you become restrained instead.
So if I made the DC, nothing would happen.
You made the DC, nothing would happen because of your freedom of movement. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's what you were saying, but it didn't even hit you. It just missed
Yeah.
you. Okay, the pillar is destructible. It's vulnerable to thunder and bludgeoning fire.
But the big thing is he made me step away from stupid Kelvin.
This guy's going to fly over and attack Zumasu as well.
Hey.
Javelin. Does a 22 hit you?
Maybe. Let me double check. I think it does. Yes.
Okay, now we need a con save.
Okay. Alright, I'm good on the con save.
Okay, so
I just
nothing
take the
happens. You just take the damage, which is half the cold damage, so that's 20 total.
139.
Right, and then you are moved, I'll say this direction, as another pillar of ice is created here. The pillars provide cover, but you can move, like, through their space.
He's making a Minecraft!
Yeah. Right, it is Donnie's turn. There's no longer wind preventing them from moving into the arena.
Okay. In that case, well, before it gets encased, well, yeah, everyone else is flying, so I guess you better just start dashing, and if you can't make it in, better shadow step next to the dwarf and start whacking.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can get to here for now. I'm just checking. Yeah, they have normal speed. So they can shadow step next to Kelvin and then unleash some attacks.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Neither of them hit. They both chink off of his armor.
No. Oh well. He tried.
He did.
Moving on.
Right.
Let's see. I just want to check something. Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, Boom Crash, it is your turn. Wind has stopped.
Oh, god damn it, Donatello. Fucked up my plan.
Were you gonna do something to the area?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Do it. Just do it.
What
Oh.
We like Donatello.
Unless it's something like orbital annihilation or something, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It was gonna be a fireball.
Aww.
Keep in mind, Kelvin is resistant to fire damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
That too.
yeah.
Orc. Okay.
However, I will allow you to make a Arcana check.
Okay. I will do that then. Thank you.
We'll say that the brittleness of the ice nearby, you think that he might be vulnerable in some way to thunder or bludgeoning damage if you can somehow deal it to him. He does have very high AC normally.
Doesn't the sound burst thingy?
Shatter.
You mean shatter?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see Dante's HP bar, but how many hit points does he have?
He has 5 out of 7. I noticed that. I tried to make it appear, but I think it's a similar issue to Maria. Like,
Yeah, don't worry about it. But so if you need to like cast a shatter, like Donnie can take a hit or two.
Yeah, if you click it once, it pops up so you can see it, but they're just not up.
Okay.
It is kind of you to ask how
Yeah,
big the room was.
I am what I am, and Boom Crash is trying to keep the fam alive. So
Including their new friend.
We
Their
can
new
bring it
best
back to
friend.
life later.
righteous, dude!
how is that still in my range?
Keep in mind the sentinels are 40 feet up.
Okay, fuck that.
So,
However, you could
I
get
guess
Kelvin
question
and
is, like,
the
if
ice
you wanna hit
pillars.
I guess the question is, do you want to hit the sentinel or the dude? Because you can probably just move it up or down to
Like,
determine.
I like killing the ice pillars.
I was very interested in destroying the ice pillars, so because I don't like that Zuzu is going to be trapped, and I really don't like that visuals are being blocked. So
But
Can't
if
see
you
the
just want
babies.
to, I mean, you could also just cast it kind of like the middle-ish of the room. That way, the radius of it affects the ice pillars over.
it's
Either
but
one
I
does.
need to choose
You could get it
Prince
so
Kelvin and ice pillars.
if you want to get Kelvin and the ice pillars, you'd have to center it just above Donatello.
Yeah, just
Like
do
right
it.
on Donatello's shell.
Sorry. You know what? He gets a reflex save.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that he, like, cast thunder on you, Donnie. Did you see that?
What?
See that thing that
Can't
Prince
hear you.
Kelvin did?
His thunder of
That-
magic.
Just like, I can't hear you. What?
Oh, okay, sorry, Donnie.
Right. That's gonna
I killed
be
you.
some saving throw.
Yes,
It's
it's gonna
con, I
save.
believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's hard for him to get that. I mean, he does have a really good con save, but that is not enough. So he's still gonna take damage. Which is what, 15? Okay.
Yeah.
He takes 15 damage. He's not vulnerable to it, but his AC is reduced.
Nice, he broke off some of his ice armor.
Yes.
Got cracks in it.
Ugh! As the thundering shatter occurs, the ice pillars, what did I say they had? They had 30 hit points and are vulnerable to thunder, so that destroys both of them because you did exactly 30 damage. They crumble apart to pieces.
So Donnie needs to make 2 saves. First con to see if he takes reduced damage.
Yep, I'll do it for him. Okay,
Okay.
he fails, and then
So he has to make a 15 DC damage save. Okay, he did it.
Oh no.
yeah, it's not half the damage dealt; it's equal to the damage dealt.
Yeah, wasn't it only 15 damage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so he's fine. Donnie popped inside of his shell and managed to resist the damage.
I'm actually a little relieved. Okay, my guilt is assuaged. Should I stick around? No, I'm gonna.
Yes,
step
yes,
back.
you should. You should.
Okay.
If he pushes you out of the room, it's gonna be rougher. Just hide in a corner, so he has to split his focus. The room is at least
I
40
guess you
feet.
make the point. Go to the right side of the room. That way he has to pick and choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It is another one of the frozen sentinels' turns. Since Mao is, of course, prone, we don't want to hit that. We'll try and shoot at Boom Crash. The frozen sentinels moves into the room and tosses its ice javelin at Boom Crash. Ooh.
Yep, that hits.
Do you have any reactions that you want to use? If any?
Uh,
Any shields of entropy or anything?
oh. I mean,
It is a
Probably
pretty
wanna-
powerful ability, so if you want to save it, I would not put it past you.
the target must make a DC.
It's a bad thing if you fail that con save, by the way. That's why if your shield
And my
saves
con
you,
save isn't great, so
if your shield saves you, I'd use the shield.
my shield does not save me because
It
my
imposes
AC
disadvantage.
is bad.
Oh.
Oh, the entropic ward, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I
Okay.
was thinking of.
Too many defensive things.
Okay.
Stop abjuring!
Yeah, entropic ward. That makes sense.
Okay, they will re-roll their attack. Okay, I don't think a 15 hits you. Sorry.
It beats it, but
Oh.
if I cast, no,
you
I
don't
use
have
my
your
reaction.
Okay.
Damn it.
So, if you have resistance to cold, then it's 5 cold. Otherwise, it's 26 total damage.
Oh god.
I mean, they're at full health, but the issue is the effect of the spell is what I'm concerned
Yeah,
about.
and then you need to make a con save.
Okay. God, come on. Should
yeah,
I
Maybe,
use inspiration?
maybe burn it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh
Oh no.
Alright.
This is what always happens to me. My inspiration is fucking useless every time.
You
it's
are
Roll20 best
trapped.
story.
You're jaded. You're jaded. That's what's happening.
You are trapped in a pillar of ice and are petrified.
no!
No!
We'll have to deal with this in a minute.
The
I can deal with it.
I was gonna make a joke like Jay is jaded. This is funny, but then you're like killing Boom Crash. I am mad.
The ice javelin collides with Boom Crash, and then it just, like, skyrockets into this tower of ice, connecting floor to ceiling, and Boom Crash is kind of, like, trapped within it, unable to move. Right. Mon's turn. Mon is just
Okay, I
outside
need
the
to
room.
figure out what restoration does the unpetrification thing.
Lesser, I think, might. I'll check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Rest. Restoration.
No, lesser does paralyzed. It would need to be greater.
Okay, what about greater restoration? Let's see that. Charmed effect or petrified. So, let me go in. I'm going to sprinkle diamond dust and then kick the ice.
Right. You run inside and you free Boom Crash of their petrification. I'm going to say that this destroys the ice pillar. It shatters as you sprinkle diamond dust all over it. Never has there ever been a bigger waste of salting the pavement.
I gotta just sprinkle it up more like a pretzel and then walk away. Mostly because we need to scatter the area.
I too am salty.
Let me push me to the left, much as my movement allows.
Okay.
Yeah, that way I'm separated from Boom Crash.
That's
Right.
That way, yeah.
Move a
40
bit to the
feet, yeah.
side.
Yeah. Just a
Oh,
little
sorry,
to the
40
side.
feet. Got it.
Yeah, 40 feet, yeah.
Another frozen sentinel takes its turn. It's going to toss one at Amon. Yippee!
Could you not?
Miss.
Uh,
Nope.
well. Does Amon have a way to not give them, or to reduce their advantage?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, because of the advantage?
You don't have any
Nah.
arrow catching or anything, right?
No, I'm not that advanced.
I'm not
so-
that kind of monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well then it's going to be a
I'll
con
take it to
save.
the face.
Do you have any
Yes,
resistance to cold or anything, see?
No, it's only in necrotic and radiant.
Would you like to use your inspiration?
I'd say probably.
Is
You're
here
the cleric.
Because the petrification, yeah, gotta use inspiration.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
god.
that's fun.
God.
Christopher,
Wow.
why didn't you turn the 20s on tonight?
That did for me.
I noticed.
Does anybody else have greater restoration?
I think I have to steal his scroll.
There is a couple scrolls that we have, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I have
No,
to
you have the
literally steal.
scroll. You have it. I gave it to you physically for you to have it.
Yes, I have his scroll, so I need to use the scroll he gave me.
Yeah.
Alright. I also need to deal damage to him. For me, I forgot to do that.
Did 25 damage. Yay.
It's nothing to sniff at. And they're gonna, fly off their perch as well. Right, it's Maria's turn.
Or actually, can I leave a parting word before I
Sure.
get frozen? Blast all of them, Boom Crash. Swing away, blast them all, and then I get frozen.
Also, before Maria's turn, I keep
Okay.
forgetting Kelvin has legendary actions, and he did hold off on them, I think. He's going to do a... Let's do a hailstorm in the room, which...
How much is it?
Actually, no, not a hailstorm. Let's just do an attack with his... Winter's Grasp. Let's do that on Mao.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it has disadvantage because it's a ranged attack, and you're prone, so that's a 19.
Does
Does
not
that
hit.
Okay. Then Maria can continue with their turn.
So all the frozen sentinels are flying.
They are.
Damn it, she needs a ranged weapon sometimes. I need to give her a bow or something.
Just have her go in. As long as she's a target, she's useful at least in that way.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if she can even do action economy things. So she can get next to Amon. And then I think she does have one thing that she can do. She's just shy of the distance she needs to go. Let me just double check to go into the side thing, because
She does have charge. She also has rallying cry that you guys could use. Charge would give her an additional 30 feet of movement.
yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Also, her movement shouldn't be 25. Her base movement, it should be 30. Just noticed that was a holdover from the fact that she was a dwarf. Because I copied Grovel.
Yeah, because the action-wise, she can't... one ally can... Oh! Somebody else can cast a spell. So, you know what? She's going to yell at Boom Crash to also move and shoot spells. And she's going to charge so she gets closer. So, Boom Crash, you can shoot your Eldritch Blast at shit. Well, she just...
Now?
Yeah.
Yep.
She basically
Okay.
runs it, uses charge, and one ally each move up to 30 feet and make one attack or cast a spell. So she's yelling to Boom Crash, "I'm gonna distract him. You go shoot." So she's gonna zigzag serpentine and then go over kind of close to Mao.
I love marshals.
Okay.
Boop.
I'm going to focus fire on the Frozen Sentinels because their attack sucks.
Yeah. They spent a round creating javelins. You guys are like, oh, that's neat. Let's focus on Kelvin. And then suddenly...
Like, oh, this sucks. Okay, so...
This guy's pretty low.
Yeah, that guy's pretty low, so I'm trying to decide if I should do 1 or 2 on him.
I say do 2 to guarantee.
Yeah, I'll double tap, so 2 and 2.
Okay. Go for it. Do them in that order. Of course. Of course one misses. So that's going to do 10 damage to the first guy. Second guy is going to take 26 damage. And gets pushed back as well. He gets pushed back into the wall. Alright. The first guy does not die, unfortunately.
Damn
Oh,
it.
he also wouldn't have if you hit with both of them, so don't feel that bad.
Okay.
Right, that was Maria. She couldn't really do anything else with her turn, so Mao,
Yep.
it is your turn. You are prone.
I will use half my movement to stand up. The Frozen Sentinel is still
Flying.
up in the air.
Donatel is starting in Kelvin though, right?
Yeah, I
His
think we
AC
did a run in.
His AC
Attack.
just got reduced because
A little bit, yeah.
boomed him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will use 15 of my movement to get over to Kelvin. I will... Damn it, if only I could have gotten like 5 feet more, I could have used my bonus action to attack too. That's fine. But I'm just gonna drop my bow and just whip out my blade. I'll use the bonus action to use the extra move to get closer and attack. Just one attack.
Okay.
Could you walk around and flank him to get an extra bonus to attack power?
I technically can, yeah, with
Okay.
that, the bonus movement. Hi,
Shuffle,
I'm on you.
Yeah, he's a little weird.
It's fine.
He needs to have the nice icon.
There you go. You
Because
got
this
to-
looks a lot less imposing.
He dies. He shrinks to the size.
is I, Prince Kelvin.
I am getting Cold Meister vibes from him.
He's
Yes.
Mr. Okay, 32 will in fact hit. That's going to do 13 slashing to him.
Sneak attack. Donatello's being the good little turtle. That's a lot of 1s, but you got 2 6s, so I guess it evens out.
He takes 29. Actually, I did forget. When he lost concentration, he should have lost all of his AC bonus, not just some of it. That's my bad. Okay. Just
I'm just here
just so you know for the future, his
Yep.
AC went all the way down to a much lower number. Anywho, you still hit.
Yep.
Damage was still done.
Yep. And that's the end of my turn, so now it's Yomdal's turn.
Right. The end of Mao's turn. Now he's going to reset
Oh.
his AC using 2 legendary actions because he had 2 left.
Poor Yomdal doesn't get to hit shit.
Yeah. Well, we could try.
His armor
try.
resets. Right, Yami.
Yep. That didn't
Yomdal
work.
tried and failed.
Oh, he
Yomdal's
did?
gonna move in closer to Maria, though,
Alright.
because he has a special move as a reaction that he could do if someone's attacked in 5 feet.
I don't think it's just within 5 feet. It's just if somebody's attacked
When a creature moves within 5 feet of an ally, Yomdal... Oh!
of an ally. So if somebody runs up to an ally,
And he just sees it, and he's just like, nope, can attack you. Okay.
Yeah. then he goes get down and shoots an arrow at them. Anyway, Yomdal's done.
Yep.
Lair action time. Everybody take 2 damage. Cold damage, that is.
I take 1, or I take none.
You take none. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
And
Maria
then the
just needs to
retainers
roll.
all need to make con saves of just looking for natural ones.
I'm trying to roll her from the other thing. Let me.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it does work from there. She's fine.
You're all fine. Everybody else just takes 2 damage and then has disadvantage on... anybody that took the damage has disadvantage on concentration. Right. Prince Kelvin's turn. Prince Kelvin is going to... Interesting. Let's just reactivate the cold. The cold. It's gonna go like...
Right in the corner and fucking.
He will just stay here, I think, but it is going to afflict a lot of people. Let's turn this on.
At least
turn
we'll
this
avoid a
on.
few people.
The best positioning for a cone, right in the corner.
No, that's not the correct direction. I need 45 more degrees than that. Be 15 degrees? Yes, that's it. I think that's good.
He doesn't want to hit the guy who's resistant to the cold. Oh, now. Oh.
No, he's just gonna.
Oh
yeah,
no.
It's all of us besides maybe me.
Yeah, he kind of like shoves you aside. I will just say that you do get like shoved a bit here.
That's fine. Yeah.
He pushes his way into the corner of the room, and he's gonna blast virtually everybody. Make con saves all around.
Nice, nice.
I'll do it for Don.
She don't make it.
I don't think
Do
any
it
of
for
the retainers
Amon.
made it. Oh, Donatello did.
Shit.
No.
I didn't make it.
Oh, why did I do it twice?
Well, at least because I'm petrified, I do have resistance to all damage.
That's true.
That's
Yep.
true. Okay, so the DC was 19.
Oof.
So I
People
think
did not make it.
Donatello did make it.
The
Nice.
the reptile.
He's in his shell.
Okay,
Hey,
I'll roll.
turtles survived a couple of massive extinctions.
Yeah, I know. They hibernate through the entire like winter
Oh,
underwater.
Unlike the Murshak Marauders. Mm-hmm.
Right, he also takes no damage. Donnie does. Amon's gonna take half damage. I'm gonna use the first roll up there, which is 39. So Amon's...
Maria can't physically beat that, so she takes at least one.
Okay. Amon
I'm
takes
setting her
half
to
damage,
6.
so he takes 20 while he's petrified. So everybody else, all the other retainers just take 1 health bar of damage, I'll say.
And I take 20 damage because of my resistance.
Of your resistance. Mooncrash takes 39 if they failed.
Did you already adjust Yamdal?
I did. Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't
I just-
adjust anybody except Amon and Donnie.
Just making sure.
Right. Kelvin's done. This is Imosu's turn.
And he got his AC back?
Oh, also, everybody that failed, hold on.
Oh, we got
Yippee.
pushed back.
Get pushed back.
Yippee. Yippee. Amon doesn't get pushed. Mooncrash gets pushed 5 feet. Okay, now we're good.
His AC went up, right?
Yep.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Do you have
Can he-
shatter?
Can he still? Yeah, Boomcrash I know can do that again. Should I go for more hits or should I try and go for higher hits? Because I can either try and hit him 4 times or I can try and hit him twice with a higher attack.
More, I would say, still gives you a higher chance of dealing damage in case you miss, because now his AC is higher.
Alright.
I
Per
agree.
percentile.
I drop my axe throw for a second and I just focus and shoot out a 4 Eldritch Blasts at him. Pew pew
Okay.
pew pew. Let's go.
Higher chance of net 20s at least.
That
Okay,
is 4, right?
the 28 and the 29 do hit.
Wow.
And that's 3 and 8 damage respectively.
It's actually not adding the modifier. It's just +5 to each.
Oh, is that the reason why maybe it says... Oh no, that was this radiant acid.
Yeah, no, I
damage
think
one.
we had this problem last time. But it's actually +5 to the Eldritch Blast damage because of Invocation. So it's 8 damage and 13 damage.
Damn it. I was like, oh, I'll just go change it on your sheet. Jesus Christ, there's so many attacks on your sheet. I'm not
I
gonna bother.
got so many attacks.
I will not touch this.
Okay, what was the charisma bonus? I'll just
+5.
okay, so that's an additional 10. Okay, then he needs to make saves.
It's 2 saves. He mostly just needs to fail because then, well, that's...
Yep, no, he's very good at con saves.
Alright, alright. I'm gonna pick up my axe then. I'm gonna just shuffle close to him so he's at least still hugging that wall.
Okay, it's half movement speed.
I still have freedom of movement.
Oh, that's right. You
I'm still-
rush up to him.
The oil in this case oddly doesn't slide across the ground. It gives me traction. Magical traction.
Magical traction, of course.
Yeah, that's all I got. At least we're just cornering him.
Okay. He's going to use his legendary action now that he has them back. He's going to skid along the ground. He's going to
Gotta
move
disengage.
3,
He's gonna ice dance away.
5. He only has 25 movement. So he doesn't provoke attacks when he does this, but he's moving up here to get, like, away from you guys.
No!
Stop your shit.
Alright. Paranor's turn. Paranor has their action readied up.
I don't want her in here.
That's fair. The ice wind has started again. Paranor, like, started towards the door and then went,
Yeah, she can kind of probably feel it going through the door. Like, ugh.
Goose is gonna say, I don't do cold.
Elena's also on Paranor's shoulder and just like,
Dust
They're
Speaker is just like,
pet-sitting,
I
it's
can't fit
fine.
through that door easily right now. It is blowing cold air.
alright, if Paranor's not doing anything and just continuing to ready,
Nope.
the end of Paranor's action, Prince Kelvin is going to take another legendary action, pull out of their pocket a small little, like, 6-inch or so, like, rod of sorts. It's got, like, strange motifs on it, like gears, and he just kind of presses a button on it, and you see his wounds start to stitch themselves together. There's a bit of a radiant light beneath him. Ah, yes, that's a bit better. And he casts heal on himself.
Okay, can any of you counterspell
no.
that, please?
Oh,
We gotta know.
And Amon, remember, you have the counterspell wand. You can do it too.
He's
Amon is
petrified.
petrified.
God
It's gonna have a trouble
damn
doing it.
it.
He's holding out the wand towards him, but it is covered in ice.
Boomcrash looks at Amon as just like, God damn it. What?
Heal's a pretty...
Do you want? Is heal a beefy?
It is a
spell?
beefy spell.
You either want to just go in at your lowest level, or you have to use your highest level.
Yeah. Heal is a 6th level spell.
Oh, I think...
I wouldn't even be able to do it,
Yeah,
so I'll
so-
just use the lower level slot.
Okay.
So, and I need to make a...
Charisma check is your highest stat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amon right now
Okay.
is just
You did it.
Hades from like the Hercules movie, but frozen. No, like
Alright. Instead of healing, he pulls out the wand, and as he's like trying to press the button on it, you see the wounds start healing themselves up, and Boomcrash, you are able to not only recognize in the heat of this moment, but a part of you is being drawn almost towards it. You're able to weave your magic into the rod that you are eternally holding into your own hand, and it echoes out to this other part. And you silence it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
He has
no.
another rod. He has another piece of the rod of 7 parts.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
But blast
What
this
is-
thing! Damn it all!
It's not
Freeze for
enough.
this.
but it's not the correct next part, though.
Well,
What?
that's a problem for you, I guess.
Yeah, that shit.
Means don't touch it with the other hand, so they're not both stuck to your hands.
It's just gonna float like with like a weird gap in between the parts.
That'd be
Right.
cool.
This frozen sentinel's gonna float out here and create an ice javelin.
Shit, we have to kill those things.
This one's gonna float out here and not do ice javelin. They're gonna create an ice javelin. Ignore the damage. All right. gonna put little icons on them now that we have some with and some without. So the blue guys have ice javelins in hand. Donnie's turn.
Mm.
He's
Run
having a
towards
bad
and
day.
flurry.
So, I say go next turn to Prince Kelvin and try to do stunning attacks.
Okay, does have those. Let's do stunning strike, which is 2 melee attacks. If they both hit, the target is stunned. Do you still want to do this?
He has high AC.
He has high
It's a-
AC, is why I'm
it's
asking.
I mean, at this point, it's effect there's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right. Neither hit.
He's
Oh,
got the
man.
ice armor.
They both collide with the ice.
He hits weak points if it wasn't for his stupid ice body.
Right.
Oh, that's it for Donnie. Don't worry about it.
Boomcrash's turn. You are in the midst of this cone of cold. You have
yeah.
difficulty moving towards him.
Okay, that's. I don't care about that. I kind of want to double tap this guy,
Right.
and I definitely want to. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait. Hold on. I don't want to tell you something, but if they're 40 feet apart, could she sound blast the Frozen Sentinel and Kelvin? Because of the Shatter's 20 feet?
I think it's only 10.
Oh, it's only 10? Damn, I thought it was
Let me
20.
check. It might be a 10-foot radius. I vaguely remember it being
It's a
only
10-foot
like...
radius.
Damn. It's
Yeah.
20. Never mind.
Though
Yeah,
these
no.
guys are all 40 feet above the ground, you could, I
Oh.
think, get all of them.
Yeah.
If you center it there, then yeah, you could get all 3 of those Frozen Sentinels with a shatter.
They're constructs, right?
They're constructs, and they're... Well, sorry, not they're constructs. They're elementals. They are entirely made of ice, though.
So theoretically, they'd take more damage?
Who knows? Who's to say?
Or they have disadvantage on the save, which my
Right.
save is bullshit, so.
Alright.
I make
Also-
sort of a weary sound.
Also, hitting Kelvin is good to make him drop concentration.
No, she can't hit both, so she has to choose.
Yeah, I think he's
she
just
wants to get rid of
presenting the alternative.
Yeah.
Because if you can find a way to deal automatic damage to Kelvin, it'll invoke a save, and thunder damage reduces his AC anyway. Whether or
At the
not he
same
drops
time-
concentration.
At the same time, these Sentinels are kind of
These
Gary?
sentinels
They're
suck.
kind of
and
fucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why
Shut
I'm
up,
not
Brent.
focusing on Kelvin. I'm letting you guys handle that. So, but should chance
do
to
you feel
hit, yes,
confident
for
that you can
Eldritch
actually
Blast,
do
but
something?
Shatter is an AoE, but it only does 3d8, so it's not a significant amount of damage.
Unless you use a
Yeah.
Warlock slot. Upcast it.
Mm,
Don't trust that. Don't trust that.
don't
That's
trust the
fate.
DM. I say blasting individually. Like their AC hasn't been ridiculous, right?
No, she automatically hits them except if it's a 1.
Yeah, in that case, just machine gun.
Yeah. Okay. Suppressing fire.
Play
Alright.
this guy.
So 1, 2,
Look at
3,
Chris trying to steer us away.
4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to make sure you know all your options. Look, all of them hit. It's going to be 26 to the first guy. That guy shatters into a million pieces. Second guy, over here, takes 16 damage. He shatters into 1,000 pieces. And this last one hits this guy, and he takes 13 damage. He shatters into, well, I guess 3 pieces, but one of them's the main part, so it's actually not really killing him.
Just
Yeah.
3 pieces chunk
But
off.
he
and
gets
that's it.
shoved back. And
That's also true. I forgot about that.
I'm going to. I really don't want to get hit by a thing. That sucked. So,
Is your movement 60 feet or 30 feet?
it's 60 feet fly speed.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just half when you're moving through the thing, unless you're moving away from it.
I'm mostly worried about the frozen sentinel and the ice javelin, yo. I'm not worried about the AoE.
You could hide behind my lifeless body as a cover.
I will do that then. This is what a mod would want.
Well,
You make a great niche.
this is
Showman.
more behind it if you're trying to... Well, actually, if you're hiding from a javelin, it's here. If you want to block the cone of cold, it's here.
You could go there and lay prone, and then the javelins wouldn't have advantage. It's stupid.
But my
it would
AC
work.
is still 15.
But
They
it
don't
would-
have a
advantage to
huge
him?
bonus to attack.
You'd still be hiding behind a mon though, so you'd get cover and you'd be prone. So you'd have
Also,
you'd-
just rolling a 20 versus 20 and a 1, they had to take the 1.
Actually,
Okay.
never mind. They do have a huge bonus to attack.
Oh great.
Shut up, Chris. This is why you can't trust the DM. I hide behind my body.
Yes,
They used
yes,
to
I
not
am.
have a strong bonus, but then you guys got so powerful over time.
Oh god.
Alright, so you stand there.
Yes.
Okay, Amon is petrified. I guess at the end of Amon's turn, Kelvin is going to blast Mao with an ice knife. It's offhand.
Is
Well,
that a
icicle.
spell?
It's
Or
an
not?
icicle, technically.
Well, that misses.
Yeah, there
It
is a spell
misses.
called Ice Knife, but it's not actually that.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because ice knife explodes.
Yeah, this does explode as well, but
Oh.
it doesn't. It only does it on a hit. So
Okay.
that's it. It's the Sentinel's turn. This guy is going to, well, what he
Make
does
a
best
javelin.
in make a javelin. He now has one. They're gonna move over. Well, actually, let's move up here. Just for no reason. Maria's turn.
I need to do the math. Bum, 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 bum. Make attack targeting the same target looking. She's gonna move up to Kelvin and tell Boom Crash to shoot at him.
Hey, see this guy? Shoot at him!
So she's using commanding strike. You can make an attack targeting the same. Oh, does the attack have? Can she not do that because it's not a spell? Because she can't use a cantrip.
Yeah,
Or
one of them says specifically cast a spell. This one,
I'm gonna
says
rule
make an
lawyer for a
attack.
second. Boom Crash has Warcaster specifically. In place of an attack, she can use a cantrip.
for an attack of opportunity.
Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would have to be charged to be able to do it.
Tell Mao to attack.
Mount?
I'm still here. I listen sometimes.
Mao's allowed to move and attack there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot they need to move. Well, you could attack. You have a thrown weapon, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, she'll yell at me to attack and help her, so she'll try and spin first. Let me open up her character sheet.
Plus, you guys have good rapport.
Well, she doesn't hit.
Tink.
Not after this, apparently.
And my ranged attack misses.
Okay, you guys had good rapport. Now it's ruined forever.
You guys are still a bit awkward. Alright, Mao's turn.
All right, let's just. I'm just gonna run right in. I'm just gonna attack him.
Alright,
You can do
run
your
in
two
from
attack.
behind as he's concentrating on this cone of cold in front of him. Alright, that does not hit.
Nope. All right, bonus attack.
Nope.
That does not hit either. He doesn't even seem to like pay you any mind as the ice continues to like grow around his back. You'll never pierce the Canian ice, you fools! The power of Mephistopheles is eternal. Anyway,
Good for him. Bonus action, run over here, underneath the. I almost called him a mephit. Yeah, the sentinel, and I'm gonna drop down on my bow, so I can switch out my items.
all right. You moved away from him,
I did.
and did you need to dash to do that? I don't think.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No.
Okay,
No,
just checking. Yamdal's turn.
because I was here. Yamdal is just going to shoot at the sentinel that is over near Boom Crash.
Okay.
The dice did. There it goes.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, let me
You
check
rolled a 3.
your AC.
Yamdal!
Nope, that doesn't hit their AC. I was just checking. I know that their
Okay.
AC is a lot lower than 25.
Okay. Yamdal's like, I see you over there! Wait.
Is he moving?
Well, the thing is that Sentinel, did it technically move closer to Boom Crash?
It didn't move within
Not
5
in
feet.
Right. I mean, he should move out of the
If he
thing.
doesn't, he's going to take 10d8
Yeah.
damage.
No, he moves out.
Okay.
But he's keeping an eye on Boom Crash and Amon's petrified body, so that way he can use his ability.
Okay.
Yep.
Top of the round, everybody takes 2 damage. Let's get some natural... We'll check for natural ones on con saves for everybody, all the retainers.
Haha, resistance. I take 1.
You take no damage if you have resistance to it. Alright, so everybody's good. And then all of your other characters take the 2 damage, and except for Zumasu, because he has resistance. Yeah, we got that. Alright, it is Kelvin's turn, which means that Boom Crash and Amon are going to take damage. The damage has increased once more to 10d8. Okay, so I'm gonna need con saves from Boom Crash, and I'll do Amon.
And I have resistance, so it's great.
Yep, you are resistant to it, so you will instead take
Oof.
21.
But magic resistance?
If you have magic resistance,
I do.
yeah, resistance to spell-like effects, that's... You have advantage, so that's 17. It still doesn't beat it.
Okay.
Just
It
take-
was better than a 10.
Alright.
It feels better than a 10.
It feels better. You were resisting it, but not really. So you take 41 cold damage, Boom Crash, and you are pushed, I guess, in the doorway.
Hey, that's
not much
kinda
else.
like cover.
Space to
Just-
move.
Get pushed out of the room, close this door.
Alright. Continues to concentrate. Think... What he do on his turn? Let's see. Doesn't get a lot of turns.
Mostly just holding his breath out.
Yeah. Let's do a hailstorm back here on his aft end. So, yeah, let's... This should affect everybody in this southern hallway. So everybody is going to get affected. Just click on the... Yeah. Okay, so this is essentially, like Ice Storm, but it's a hailstorm, and it's not a spell. So I'm gonna need dex saves from Mao, Zumasu, Donnie, I'll do Donnie, then Yamdal, and Maria. Okay. Mao, you take no damage.
Hey,
Yeah,
Maria
no damage.
actually made it, and she only has a +3 to Dex.
Okay, all this area down south is difficult terrain now. And everybody's going to take 2d8 bludgeoning. Except for the people that succeeded, they take half or none in Mao's case. So that's 6 damage for bludgeoning. Cold damage is 8. Wow, those are pitiful rolls. Zumasu, you take half the cold.
Okay, so I take 10 damage.
Also,
Maria made the save, so she takes 7 damage, which means she has to just make a 7 con save, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
DC 7
same
con.
for Yamdal, right?
Yep.
Okay, Maria made it.
Donnie failed, so he's going to need to make a DC 14, so I'll do that.
The magical shield floats above Maria's head, and
Okay,
she uses
they're
her
fine.
sword to brace herself.
Yep, Donnie is able to dodge some of the hail, and looks like Yamdal's fine too. Okay,
Yamdal's fine too.
Kelvin is done. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Hey guys, I'm having some trouble hitting this guy, but I need to keep on hitting. Do I have enough movement to get flanking?
Remember, it's all difficult terrain.
But I have freedom of movement.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
it's a magical bullshit freedom of movement.
It's fine,
remember?
it's fine. It's just hard for me to remember everything, so it's a good thing that you guys remember things that I do not.
So Yeah, here's the thing. He's in the space. I can't get 30 feet through there, right? I would only be able to get to here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wouldn't count as flanking.
No, that would count as flanking, I'd say.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna attack. I have the higher to hit when I'm... Yes! I'm hoping these both hit.
Okay, they do both hit.
Okay, do I smite? I'm using up all of the spell slots not right now.
Do you want to use up all your spell slots right now?
I'll use a 3rd level, fine, we're good. Those
Okay.
recharge on rests. Okay, so I get to roll 4d8 again.
This is on the first attack.
Yeah. Well, that's middling damage. Alright.
That's on the low end. You don't need to say middling.
Okay.
The average there is 19, I think.
Oh, you are right. Those are not d6s. Those are d8s that rolled badly.
All right, so he's going to
Oh.
take 23 plus 10. That's 33 damage. Are you smiting on this attack?
No. I'm not going to. So that's going to be 23 damage.
Okay, I need to make a save against the 33 as well for Constitution.
Yep. Yes.
No, 33 is halved, so that's a success.
Oh, you're right. Got it.
Anyway, he takes the 23 damage.
Roll a 1.
and-
Roll a 1.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, he can't roll under a 10.
No, I'm just gonna put this in the stream memes and let you digest that. He's gonna take 23 damage,
Oh.
and he goes down.
Oh, okay.
You rush in front of him while his back is getting harassed, hailstones falling, the wind blasting out from his hands, his frozen sentinels obeying his commands, and fighting against the blustering current. You manage to find a way to his front where he's least protected from his cold with his ice shield, and you slam it into him. The radiant beams of light shatter through his icy armor, acid splattering on his face from your magic weapon, and then as the cone of cold sputters to a stop, you kick him against the wall, shattering the rest of his armor, and then slam the axe into his chest. Oh, no, not again. Oh. And he falls down to the ground. Dead.
Yay!
I turned the AC off, guys.
As he slumps down, you're like, hurry, hit him now! Wait.
Wait. I think he's dead. The sentinels aren't going away, though. The sentinels aren't going away.
These sentinels are also going to crumble into ash. Not ash, splinters.
So they just kind of fall to the side and chat. I'm like, oh, they're doing something.
Turn to snow.
Okay.
Yeah, they turn towards Prince Kelvin's corpse, and then they all just bow their heads, and then they start to crumble apart into slush.
I'm on. I'm gonna use Creative Restoration on him. I have to burn the scroll.
Right. Amon is able to crack themselves out of this pillar of ice.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, I had to use your scroll.
It's like, had to do it. Yeah, use it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we had to use it on you!
Yep. It's fine.
Well, I suppose that's what it was for.
Farron, you're here?
Yeah, I was making sure nobody ambushed us.
I guess that's
Nobody
fair.
ambushed us, so, you have me to thank.
That's fine.
I'm glad you're okay. It was a little dicey in there.
It was kind of cold.
Oh yeah,
Kinda cold.
looks like it.
Okay, do we want to start looking at the, Actually, we should probably search the guy first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
search the body. I'm gonna check out
And
the...
by the way, be careful of the rod that he is holding.
Mm.
It is.
You mean this rod?
Do you pick it up?
Do you pick it up?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like poke my
Points.
axe at his arm. This thing.
Yeah, it's a part of mine, but it's in the wrong order.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna just chop off his hand.
Brutal.
Okay.
I mean, he drops it.
Oh, okay. I thought he was too. I thought the
It was a
thing
little
said he
bit
had
of
to-
rigor mortis, but yeah, he lets it go.
Oh, I thought it would be like still attached to him because of the weird way the rod works. That's why I was
No,
thinking.
that only happens when you try to assemble the rod.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, could someone hold on to that for me? Because if I pick it up and try and affix it to this, then the entire thing disassembles and I lose everything.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want one of the retainers to hold on to it for now, or would you like one of us to?
Just put it in your bag.
Okay, I'll
Just like scoop it in. Don't touch it. Just
I'll put it in my bag of holding. One of the rods is 7 parts.
Yes, you have the healing rod of 7 parts. It can cast heal once per day. It has other features if combined with the rod, but no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
that-
it would be lovely, but
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my fly speed.
So that's how he was going to cast that heal spell.
Yes.
Yeah, it seemed weird that an arcane caster could cast heal. I cut off his arm anyway, because I just want to still continue. I'm gonna search the rest of his body.
Okay.
Paranor, come over here. You know how to deal with some of this weird armor? Okay,
I mean, I can certainly take a look at it.
Alright.
Oh, look, Paranor's got a body she can play with.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, that might come in handy. We can parade him around and use him as some sort of, like, key.
I mean, him as a... Oh, god damn it. Him as a zombie wouldn't be the worst thing ever. What's a 14 get us?
From investigating his corpus.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pretty poor investigation, but we'll see.
Do you think it's just
Oh,
Little
you're
robotic.
breaking up a lot, see? Might want to plug in. Alright. He doesn't really have anything on him. He has a bunch of, like, magical, sort of protections, but they're starting to already fade. It seems that he had cast them upon himself to facilitate his armor and to channel some sort of, like, ice magic. His other items are not useful.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
you're
soft.
little-
Yeah,
you're a little
softer.
tunnely.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is like, do you think it's still worth it for me to expand the personal responsibilities?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You went further into the tunnel somehow.
Yeah.
Can you type it into the Discord?
Yes, I will do that.
Type it in, and also, if you disconnect and reconnect, that could help.
I
don't
think
know
that's what
the
you did a
issues.
second ago.
I can't hear it because I'm in streamer mode. Yeah. So he didn't have anything useful in terms of items on his body.
All right, let's check out his. I'm gonna say let's check out his throne. That
Already
seems
on
kinda
it.
Thing. All right.
I figured it's going to be better to have Yamdal over here checking out the throne as well, since dwarf.
That's fair.
Amon is asking if he should use his first level slots to cast Cure Wounds.
And keep him alive? Hell no.
His
Or do you mean-
forecasts. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it might be good for Amon to just keep his spells up.
Yeah, I don't know if we need it.
If we need to use resources, we're probably actually better off using potions at the moment. Not the gems, but potions.
The only one that's like... Oh, retainers.
Retainers.
You only get like
who's-
1 point though, right?
Yeah, it still helps. Give me a second. I can probably hand a potion off to because Yamdal and Donatello got beat pretty bad, right?
Donatello's at 5 out of 7.
Oh damn! How did that turtle survive? Yamdal just having a bad day.
He barely used any of his, he barely failed any of his con saves to resist the damage.
All right, let me check. A thing.
Sound check. You back?
Yep.
Clear?
Alright. Yeah, you sound better.
Did we determine how much healing we had to do to get back a point for a retainer?
A first level spell will get back a 1 healing point, and a second level spell will get back 2 healing points, etc.
What about a healing potion or regular healing potion?
I'm gonna go on a range of like 1, 2, and then maybe skip up a bit, do like 3, 5.
All right, I'm gonna hand a healing potion to Yamdal, just a regular one to get him at least 1 up.
Okay, he goes 1 up. I put him to 4.
Thank you.
And
Yeah, I agree that it's probably better to keep like the spell slots for fights first.
yeah, I have.
We
less...
might find like a moment where we can do a short rest too. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right,
I do
the
also-
the throne seems to be doesn't seem to have any like magical like implements or anything or traps or anything on it. Also don't find any secret compartments on an initial
Let's
look
have
through.
Yamdal look through because I would like him to use his stone cunning too. Is this made out of stone or is it made out of like ice?
It is made out of stone.
Okay.
Have
Yeah,
Yomdal make an intelligence check.
I think Yamdal will at least have more understanding. His investigation is +5. So I don't know if that means he's proficient in it.
Well, yeah, that's a bit different. He just adds his proficiency to this bonus, which is going to be total 14, I think.
So
yeah.
14? Yeah.
So it looks to be, of course, of dwarven make. He notes that there is markings here of King Kelvin being inscribed in Dwarvish, though he can tell that it's been carved over. This was somebody else's throne before this.
But it's been completely destroyed, so we can't see the name. I mean, we assume it could be the previous king.
Yeah, that's what the legend says anyway. Kelvin destroyed his father and his family just to take this place for his own. And then the cult moved in after.
Oh, what a rude jerk. No
Yeah,
wonder
I
they
guess
always have betrayers.
Now you can just write that down as some sort of history instead of myth.
What's the deal with this thingy? Is this a door? I'm gonna poke this wall.
That one. That one is a door that is locked. There are also 6 frozen over doors in the room. You know what's behind one of them. You've seen the other side.
Oh, this might be a hub area.
I'm gonna check this door, which doesn't have a lock on it. Is it supposed to have one?
It's weird. It says it's locked.
You might have to click it to check.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't click it because I figured it was.
Yeah, when you
supposed to
click
be.
it, you discover that it's locked. That's interesting. I didn't know it did that, but that's
cute.
good to know for the future.
I like that.
So you can check a door by clicking it.
Yeah.
That's neat. Hey Mal,
So, you
is
can
there a
check
lock
it-
hole? You want to start
no.
opening some
I'm
doors?
gonna look at this door over here. Well, the ones behind the thrones first, because they're cool.
Yeah.
I assume some sort of diabolical person like this would hide shit behind them because they're greedy.
Is it an unlockable door?
Do you want me to investigate, Chris, or just try to attempt to unlock a door? Do I see a keyhole or anything?
There is a locking mechanism on this one, so you
Would
can
like
attempt
to
to
unlock
unlock it with Thieves' Tools. Dexterity. Okay, that'll do it. The door is unlocked. I will unlock that for you.
Whee! I open it.
On the other side, you see a curved hallway that adjoins to the other door on the other side. In this Y-shaped hallway, continues to the south to another set of double doors.
I'll holler back to Zoom and be like, got another door.
Do we want to open the other doors first, or what?
The other doors
Come
are
on.
covered in shrouds of ice.
Yeah.
They can be destroyed.
But it would
Look,
take
dude.
a little bit of time.
This is like this is the door. These are the doors behind the throne. All the cool shit's gonna be back here. Those are covered in ice.
Again, question for how can Dust Flicker fit into the throne room?
Yeah, they can fit into the throne room. I said that.
Okay.
You guys also haven't checked the door to the north either.
Yep.
That was
Oh, I know.
initially beyond the...
I
Okay.
want shit. I'm gonna check this door.
Yeah, it's basically just we want people to be in the same sort of area instead of spread out. So I'm gonna assume, does Goose want to stay out there? Or is Goose gonna come in with Dust Flicker while we go check out this other door?
Goose Paranor is going to do her same thing of
Guard in that area.
securing the area and watching the back, and Goose is going to stay with them for the sake of communications, because Goose can telepathically communicate with Boom Crash.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where Elena went, but we're just gonna have her there as well.
She's
It
out there
is.
in the other hallway.
Out
Yeah.
there, yeah. She's next to Paranor.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just follow behind Mao in case you need someone to help investigate something.
Now, this door appears to be unlocked.
I investigate with the 21. Are there any traps or anything that may conceal that this is actually not unlocked, and I'm gonna blow up?
There are some runes that are inscribed upon the looks to be the underside of the door, like where the threshold meets the door.
Mm.
You want me to call Boom Crash over after I take a look with my arcane eyes?
You can use your arcane snake eyes. Go ahead.
I use my arcane snake eyes to see what kind of magic it is.
It is. Do not read this. You will blow up.
I prepared runes today.
The magic is evocation magic. You also
Oh,
detect
no.
magic coming from other places to the northwest and to the northeast.
Of the
Okay.
throne room or in this room?
In the throne room.
Throne room.
Oh, great. There's still magic over here.
Mhm.
The other magic is faint, almost as if it's shrouded behind a veil of some sort.
Hey, Boom Crash, are you proficient with locks as well?
I can
With
get
what?
Or with traps as well? Because the only reason I'm saying is because Boom Crash could use her Arcana and Mage Hand stuff, Mage Talon stuff as well. That way you wouldn't be in harm's way.
I mean,
Well,
I
we-
can mage talon, and I am proficient with picking locks, like a thieves' tools. So if we want to do it that way, we can.
Yeah, because
It's
that
just
door is...
magical locks, so he wants to blow it up while we're all at a safe distance.
Yeah, if you mess up the lock, it's going to go boom boom is what the magic seems to be saying. So I
But
say
we
if you
just-
do it from a distance, you can just, Because mage Hand is what, 30 feet?
Is there any way we can just destroy the runes? Would that just get rid of it? I don't know about that kind of magic.
Yeah, if you want to make
That
it...
would probably take an Arcana check to decipher the purpose of the runes. You just know that they
Blow
are
up.
emitting evocation magic.
Yeah,
Okay,
Boom Crash is
Arcana
the
check.
wizard. Yeah.
A19 intuits that these runes seem to accept some sort of password, although it seems that without the password, any tampering to the door, opening it, picking the lock, will probably cause a cone of cold to fill the hallway.
Hmm. Hmm.
Boom Crash is going to back the fuck out.
But shinies! There's gotta be shinies back there!
What's
I-
up, Boom Crash? Is it
I'm
going to
at
explode?
Approximately a third of my health.
Yeah, your feathers are a little
I'm
fluff.
not terribly keen on eating a cone of cold. Juliana can do that. It hurts.
Oh.
Right. Well, if we figure out the passcode, we're coming back here.
Oh, wait a second. Hey, what about we could have speak with dead? But that seems like kind of a heavy waste of a spell.
He's not gonna give us the password.
Yeah, it seems like something that probably wouldn't want to do.
It would be most effective to just break it open, but it's going to suck.
Cone of Cold's like it's 60 feet, right? Because that's kind of what he was doing. So we'd have to stand far away. I don't think we could reach it and do it at the same time.
It's also not visible from either of those Y-shaped doorways.
Mhm.
Yeah, so someone would have to eat the cone of cold in order to get through that door.
It's a con save, right? Could
Yes.
you- Okay, so even Mao couldn't just like dodge out of the way. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have
not good at
proficiency.
con saves, so
I
I'm not-
could eat the damage, but I don't know how to open a door is the problem. I'm not proficient
Well,
with
one of
There's
you
more than one
promised
way
to
to
heal
open a
me.
door.
Okay.
are you gonna actually try and open the door?
Will one of you bring me back?
Of
We'll of course
course.
bring you back. What's how heavy?
If
are you?
anything, it might be good for Amon to heal you, because usually you get max heals. If downed.
Okay, perfect.
I'm unlocking the second door.
Okay, and
Okay,
also,
this one just opens from this side.
Thank you.
All right.
no, but they should be closed so the effects don't. Yeah, so get out of the other side.
That's why I was unlocking it, and then someone locked me in.
All right. Pass her the sending stone. Keep on talking. When you stop talking and we hear stuff, we'll know it's latched.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
She's
Okay.
so enthusiastic.
You open the door. It fills the entire chamber with cold damage. However, it's something a bit stronger than a cone of cold. It looked like a cone of cold, certainly,
Oh,
but it's actually a much more powerful spell.
Oh no!
I'm gonna need you to make a con save, Boom Crash.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okie dokie.
Yes!
Well, we don't.
I was so
okay,
scared
come
and
on,
ready
come
for
on.
red.
Okay. The temperature in the room drops to that of the frozen wastes of Cania. You take, instead of being permanently imprisoned into unmeltable ice,
What
you
the
take
fuck?
87 cold damage.
Oh fuck.
I'm down.
Holy shit.
You were but you were almost Levisticist or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, this is a 9th level spell.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna just poke you, like, get up.
Alright, so I'll peek in the door and I'll tell Amon to go in.
You
Okay.
actually, you want to know what the sound was we heard over the thing? You ever hear glaciers
Yes.
moving? We just are like, okay, Boom Crash is fine. It seems a little chilly, and what the hell was that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, the room just cracks and creaks, and as you open the doors, which are like almost hard to open because of the caked ice on the other side of the doors, there's like pillars of ice webbing the entire hallway. Icicles have already drawn upon the ceiling, and Boom Crash is like half frozen in ice. You also look inside, and you can see on the other side of the door, there are some creatures floating around in the other
Oh
room.
fuck!
They appear to be beholders from the looks of it. They turn their eyes to you, which... Let's... for initiative once more.
Can I at least heal before I
Yeah.
get the initiative since I came in first?
Yeah, we can assume that you entered the room
Okay.
to get the healing ready.
Yeah.
We can assume that the retainers are at the door, except
Okay,
for
so
the ones
healing
that are
is not
holding up the
actually
back.
free.
Yep, max healing. So what are you doing for heals? What do you have available?
Okay, no, I'm asking, is the healing going through or not?
It's not going through yet,
It's gonna be
because
an
the
initiative,
creatures realized that Boom Crash was here the instant that
Okay.
the door was opened.
Got
So we're
it.
gonna have to roll
Okay,
for
then,
everybody.
Yeah, okay, then we have to just wait.
She's just down right now. We got a bunch of ways to bring her up, so we just gotta go save the body.
Let's do...
I mean, I'm very well preserved. I'm basically flash like frozen, so
Yeah,
Mm.
that is true.
I didn't know feathers could crunch like that.
Oddly enough, Amon is the first turn to happen.
Thank you, roll 20.
So,
finally our luck.
Amon goes in and is able to perform a heal. What type of heal you doing, bud?
Let me just do basic cure wounds because I wasn't expecting anything worse. So of heal, let's see, 13 hit points.
Okay. Recover 13 hit points, Boom Crash.
that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
Cool beans. Alright, that's Amon's
I
action.
That was my action. But I guess I can't grab her, unfortunately.
Why not? Item interaction?
I mean, yeah, it's not an
No,
action
she's
to
not
grab
an
her.
Well, not an
Yeah.
item. But
Okay, in that case, I guess I have to just back off and let the others deal with it.
Okay. Back off down one of the hallways. Now, it is your turn. You hear weird squealing coming from the other room.
I'm going right in to try and help Mama Bird.
Right. Creatures have focused their eyes upon the entryway.
The question is, if I close the door, do you think that the spell's gonna go off again if I open it?
Maybe.
Okay, so the door stays open. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the freezing eye.
Right?
And technically they haven't had a turn yet, right?
They have not.
Perfect. So let's assassinate.
Try and hit that eye.
Pretty much. We know that Cinder Smite might do absolute shit, but the sneak attack hopefully will do something.
Oh no.
That does still hit them.
Whew.
Oh, okay, good.
It's a 19. The first turn advantage. So that's... Looks like cold... yeah, they're resistant to cold, but they do take full Cinder Smite damage.
Okay.
So that's going to be 83 damage. This one dies.
You do shoot it directly in its eyeball.
Yeah, it tumbles towards the ground, and you don't feel any chill coming from its gaze anymore.
Thank
5,
you.
10, 15, 20, you're welcome, 25, 30. I'm gonna try and keep it away from you. And I'm going to move and dash in as well.
Okay, you dash into this chamber. This chamber is a tiered chamber. Each level of the chamber is 5
Yep.
feet above the other. There's a set of stairs along the northern walls to the east and the west that lead up to these. Otherwise, you could climb up each level with a simple athletics check.
Can I
On
try to,
each of the
like-
tiers are massive, perfect square boxes of ice.
Nothing in them, just boxes of ice.
Make a perception check.
Oh, fook.
They're probably people.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
22?
Now, as you back up against one of the pieces of, or things of ice, you can see even through the, like the frost gathered on the front face of it, that beyond there is a vague silhouette of a humanoid figure encased in the ice.
Does it look dwarven sized?
They all look like they could fit most humanoids.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Something between 4 and 7 feet.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for your turn.
I'm gonna drop prone over here.
Okay.
Like hiding behind this little ledge.
Yamdal's turn. You should have visibility of him, I think.
Yamdal doesn't have the movement to get over here, but he'll try.
Dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Technically, yeah, he can dash to the doorway so he can guard Boom Crash as well. He's just gonna be a little meat shield.
Retainer's gonna retain.
And so basically readying his reaction.
Alright. Well, if he dashed, he's not readying anything.
No, I mean like I'm planning on using that other thing that he has. That's his special.
Maria's turn.
1, 2, twee. 1, 2, twee. She can't really do much except for help. Yeah, she's just gonna go over here. They're making their little thing to protect Boom Crash.
Right? They make a retaining wall. Sumasu.
Okay, let me first get inside so I can see things. I have to use almost all my movement. I only got 1 movement left. There's just the one guy.
Yep, there was 2 of them. One of them has an arrow sticking out of its eye.
Little smoke.
I hurriedly and all worried, and then I give a little nod to Mao. I'm just like, okay.
On the ground. Hurry, get the other one.
Step. Do I shoot it 4 times, or do I? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it 4 times. I drop my axe for a second to shoot it with some Eldritch Blast.
Right. We check their AC. Those should all hit.
Okay. It's still not adding to the force.
No,
So we'll
it
just
won't.
add 5. So they all hit, so that's going to be an additional 20 damage. Yeah, because 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 8, 21.
It's 41 damage, right? No, 51 damage, I think.
Yes.
Because it's plus 20 damage.
Yeah.
They have 52 health, so they are at 1.
I just hit it so badly, its eye is just like squinting and like bleeding.
Yeah, the Eldritch Blasts flash into the creature's eyes, but it is somehow still functioning. Its eye is like struggling to stay open. You can feel the magic radiating from its central eye is flickering almost. Right, this guy would have gone next. Instead, it's Donatello's turn. Let's go through the door, I assume.
Is the freezing eye like a flying?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess you just got to rush in. But that's about it.
Yeah, that's all they really can do. Do you want them all the way in the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They go all the way into the room, but they are ready. Paranor's turn. Paranor's in the back. Are we going to do anything with her?
Paranor is going to stay in the back.
All right.
Yeah.
Then it is
He's
the
having a
eye's
conversation
turn.
with Goose.
The eye is going to reorient, well, its eye. Load a bit over here. It kind of backpedals a bit. It's going to make 3 attacks. Let's attack Zumasu and Donatello. And Sue again. They'll do 2 on Zumasu first. Okay, 19 doesn't hit. Let's attack Donatello. That doesn't hit either. Alright. It's done.
How do you miss? You just have to look at them. It's like Cyclops missing an X-Men. Doesn't make any sense.
We actually have an explanation right now. The poor thing, like, his eye is bleeding out.
Also, it's shooting an ice ray out of its eyes. Sorry, its multi-tentacled eyes. So it's just kind of like shooting them at Zumasu, and your armor is able to resist it. Donatello was able to dodge. Alright. It's Boomcrash's turn. Hello, you're alive. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Uncomfortably alive.
I'm going to
just
shake
giving
off
you a
all the
preview.
snow and ice, stick my head in, fire all of my Eldritch Blasts at it.
Yeah, you can't miss it, except for that one time when you did.
I'm
guess-
amazing.
I guess you missed it because it was falling down. It goes blasted in its eye, and it tumbles down to the ground. Dead. Its eye flickers. It's not where I do that. This is where I do that. Its eye turns off. And we're out of combat.
Is there anything good in here, Mal?
I don't know. There's a lot of dead people in blocks
There's objectively bad things here.
and doorways.
I'm gonna just...
Okay, start scrubbing and start seeing if you can identify the people.
Are they
Have Yambo
friendlies
do it,
or
if anything.
foes? Because if they're friendlies, we have allies or people we can free. If
Wait,
they're
wait,
foes,
wait.
we can kill them now.
Boom Crash, you got True Seeing, right? Is that gonna work on these thingies?
I mean, it doesn't. It's ice.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Identifying ice.
Penetrate.
It sure is
It
ice.
sure is ice. I want to see if there's residual magic, or if they're just, physically frozen.
Well, there is some sort of magic still lingering here. It is some sort of conjuration magic. It's difficult to, identify. I mean, all you're doing is detecting magic. You start spending some time here. I'll say that you could probably do a short rest in this time, since it takes so long to investigate all of this.
Do we want a short rest, or do we not want a short rest?
I think we could.
I think Boom Crash wants a short rest.
I'd be fine with a short rest.
I mean, hit dices are free resources, baby.
Yes, they is.
Also, it's the fact that DM explicitly said you can take a short rest. We take it.
Would you like to?
We
Right.
did kind of beat up all the baddies in the area, we hope.
You start looking at all of these, oh, that's not how.
You want me to do an investigation?
No. Whoop.
Okay.
That one wasn't supposed to be released, but
Oh hey.
I didn't see it, but okay.
you see a magical note appear. That's fine. You would have figured that out eventually. These creatures are encased in Canian ice. Much like the trap that would have trapped Boom Crash, the only thing that can free them is hellfire.
Jeeves, what are you doing in this campaign?
Damn it. You don't have the weapon from
They
freaking
got him!
the other Mao. Would have been useful here.
There are some people that you recognize, but most are just strangers to you. Among them are, well, you see a Captain Arn encased in one of these frozen blocks. Another is a straight-up replica, it seems, of the King of Connacht.
Yeah!
Wait, I run over to Boom Crash, can you send a message?
Yes, I can.
But how do we prove it? I mean, they know we're over here, but we can basically definitely help relations by telling them that the pieces are here.
We can't send the image, right? It can only be a message board.
The area is usually scry proof, so that also makes it difficult because we can't just tell them where to scry or just scry on us.
Well, they're all safe here now, technically. We don't need to, do anything yet.
Can we melt any of it?
Need hellfire.
We've just figured out that it doesn't seem to be reacting to normal stuff. It needs the magic-related hellfire stuff. Hey, does your Hellish Rebuke tiefling thing work on it?
No.
Okay.
Also, how the Hellish Rebuke
Rude.
only burns things that hurt her. So
I was
she
gonna
needs to,
say
like,
I was gonna say we push one of them onto her.
Oh my god.
Let's do an experiment.
Now you okay? Now?
It's like a little poof of fire from underneath. And it's like,
block.
well, I
Didn't
don't
work.
think it worked.
Nice.
So a firebolt wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't. It takes specifically the spell known as Hellfire.
This is
I
why-
have Hellfire Ball.
Ooh.
Where
That
did you get
is-
Hellfire Ball?
That is the spell.
Wait, where did you get Hellfire Ball?
We got it from a scroll, and I learned it during downtime a while ago.
There was a scroll in the spire that had Robosso in it, the robot beholder.
Oh, yeah.
Should we just like take a step out while you just
Yeah,
burn the room?
Step back and pile them all in like one section.
All right. Maria stands up and is like, okay, I can do this pretty easily.
You just all start sliding the blocks over.
Okay, but yeah, also people like
Yeah.
back
Yep.
the fuck up.
Yep, you can have your revenge on this room for what it just did to you.
Ah,
Yeah.
that sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in here. Hellfire hurts me.
Except someone take one of the freezing eyes out for Paranor? I think they might enjoy it.
All right, I'll pick up one of the eyes.
Alright.
Hey, Paranor, you ever see one of these things? And I just hold it up to her.
I'm gonna close the
Wow,
door.
that thing's a looker.
Yeah, you can have
I did
it.
the thing. Shit.
What?
Oh
What
my
thing?
god.
Oh,
God
clicking.
damn it.
Click on the corner of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't working and then it suddenly did work. So I'm not closing the door because I don't want to eat that
Oh.
spell again.
Okay.
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
I am backing up so I'm out of range and casting Hellfire Ball.
Okay.
We're
There's
assuming we
doorways
just kind of
inside.
congregate them all in a corner, and you're just like,
They eventually are all released from their icy prisons. Oh, what's going on? Where am I? Some of them are like speaking strange dialects that you don't even understand, but some of them seem to recognize each other, and some even have a vague idea of what's going on. But not Arin or the king. They seem oblivious.
I'm going to telepathically communicate with them and say, because that transcends language, I believe.
Does.
And just say, we're here to help you. You're free now. We can guide you towards the exit, but we haven't cleared the complex yet. There's still cultists everywhere.
They suddenly look rather frightened. The king approaches. Tell me, to whom do we owe our thanks? I represent Connacht in an important way.
I know who you are. Your spouse misses you very much.
She sent you.
No, we're actually
Sorry, he sent you.
not-
God, that was
Both?
my bad. There is a queen of Connacht. There's just two pairs, potentially.
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that. We're not actually supposed to ever go to Connacht again. The political situation is very messy.
I would imagine
but,
so. I've
my
been
name is
captured for some
Boomcrash.
time.
And we're part of the Eidolon Groves. We reside in Galestone Keep outside of Allure.
Lore.
We're not associated. We're technically kind of an enemy of the state right now. But it's
We are a protectorate.
we're a
I
pro-
understand the complexities. If they've captured me and all of these other fine folks, some of which are known diplomats in both the coins and the crowns of Connacht, I would imagine that the political intricacies are very difficult.
From
I
The
should be
war
able
was
to smooth
engineered.
things over.
From
yes,
the
the
darkness.
war was
there's just a-
engineered.
Sorry,
The
from the
con-
darkness there's what? From the darkness there's what?
What?
Oh, because
Mal
I
was
was
saying
just gonna
from
wait.
the darkness there's
I
something.
was just waiting. I was gonna
Oh.
say from the darkness. Mal was just gonna tell. Yeah, you don't know the intricacies because you were all fucking cloned.
wait, what's going on? I walk in.
Yeah, because I'm by the doorway, just like
Um,
watching all this.
What?
There's
Just not going in.
Arn, you bastard! I'm gonna just immediately target him. What the fuck have you been doing here?
What? Sumasa, what's the meaning of this?
Your replacement fucking messed up a lot of shit. Bad things are happening with the Allure right now.
Placement?
Yeah, you kind of got captured and cloned, and your replacement was a dick. I mean,
Murmurs start echoing through. Cloned? We've been cloned? We're
You've
frozen
been-
in ice. Some people came in the middle of the night. Someone attacked me in broad daylight, but they brought me to some other place, and I don't remember. It's been so cold this whole time. I need to get back to my people.
Yes, let's lead you away from this place. Come.
yeah, we'll bring you to the other room, but it's still not cleared out yet. It's not safe to leave here quite yet.
I mean, we have a clear path.
We have a clear path to the back entrance, but we can't necessarily we could abandon our quest and tell them, guide them back.
Just take it to the back. It's like whatever happens over there. They could just sit there and wait if they want.
I mean, they can call for help at some point, but yeah.
You know, they could have waited in their little ice boxes.
Yeah, but we like making things difficult for ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, they can panic.
Yep.
It's fine.
All right, they follow you guys out and go at least into the throne room. And heal. Hello, I'm just studying this thingy. Don't mind me. Yeah, no, I know he's ugly. That's fine. All right. They're brought
Now
into
there
the
are more
throne
doors
room.
in here.
There are more doors in here. There's also 6 doors in the throne room and 1 door to the north that is still yet to be explored.
I'll check in here and stay away from them because I'm a tiefling and this is a devil cult.
Okay.
So that way they're not panicking.
This is just a
more.
hallway. This isn't even a door. I just have blocked it for visibility. You look inside and there are stairs leading up. They
Okay.
go on for some ways. Identically in this other chamber, but facing east instead of west.
Okay. We have ups. I guess I'm just gonna peek through to see like how far up do they go to another door kind of thing.
They go up for about 50 feet. Well, no, I'll say they eventually reach a spiral staircase about 50 feet, or 60 feet in their respective directions.
Okay. Okay. Fuck, we don't know where they lead. I'm just gonna close the doors.
Well, yeah,
I think that's wise.
they aren't technically doors, but
Whatever.
just leave them.
All right.
My vote is that we clear this door and see what's behind it and take care of things, and then maybe get the civilians out of here.
The door to the north, you mean? On the other side of the hall?
Also,
Yeah.
Zumalsu, you detect magic behind all 6 of these doors, and the magic is various.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, let's not open doors. Not yet.
Doors hurt.
Yeah,
do
we
hurt.
should move these people out.
Yeah.
Like they can fend for themselves out in the hills.
In the
Are-
mountains!
Wait, hold on. Are any of you arcane casters? And she looks kind of hopefully at the King of Connacht.
I am, but I have not been able to recover my spells in some time. I need my tapestries to regain my magic.
Oh yeah, those things. They
Hold
sucked.
on. Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
you took one!
Hold on.
Oh my
One
god!
second. Because I
Hold on, wait.
looted the.
Hold on, wait.
Ah, when I
You
suppose maybe-
kleptomaniac.
Well, I tried to eat her!
Did
I
try
almost
to
got
eat her.
stuck in the damn thing.
God, I have too much shit.
I was gonna similarly ask if any of them are arcane spontaneous, like, casters. Did they feel it, quote unquote, or are they sorcerers or warlocks?
Doesn't seem so.
Okay.
Most of them appear to be just noblemen and noblewomen, from between like Connacht and Elore, some from New Dawn. There's even at least one dwarf noble among them, probably from Dungale.
Hey, Yondal, you know that guy?
Fuck is it? I used to have his staff and shit and his spell focus. Like I remember I specifically took his spell focus.
I remember
Wait,
the
yes.
staff
didn't
was
they confiscate it back because
Yeah.
They
you
did
got
because it
arrested?
belonged to the king.
Okay.
for the staff at
Yeah.
least. Was that for the tapestry as well?
You guys got super arrested and then super
Yeah,
exiled.
we got super arrested and super exiled. That's fair.
Thought I was the
But-
only one exiled. Everyone else is
Okay,
fine.
I do have another spell focus.
Either way, he needs to get his spells back because the tapestries act as his spell book. He's a wizard.
Oh,
Oh.
so
All he
he
could do
can't
is-
just equip another spell book?
He would have to
Well-
spend 8 hours learning the spells, and he would have to, like,
Yeah,
know
he
them
needs
already.
a long rest to prepare. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, the best we could hope for is giving him a 1 for cantrips.
He could cast cantrips, yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
Damn it. Okay,
It's a
because I was
try.
going to give him the Atlas of Endless Horizons and tell him and give him the teleportation circle coordinates and be like, go on ye merry way, my bro.
That is technically a spell book. If he had 8 hours, he would be able to get back. If you gave it to him, it would at least give them a failsafe if you guys all die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
That
we-
is true.
We
Okay.
could, we
Yeah,
could bring him
just
back
give
to
him
the Silver Dragon Cave and have them chill out there. Because it was a back entrance. I don't think people are going to be going that way.
Yeah, it's a back entrance. So I'm going to be like, Your Majesty, here is an artifact called the Atlas of Endless Horizons. It's a lot of teleportation magic. And I'm going to give you the coordinates and some ruby dust so you can move some of these people to a safe space. I don't know the teleportation circle for Connacht, I'm sorry, but I can bring you to our safe hold in Galestone, if that is what you would prefer.
We'll send word to make sure everybody here can be safe until it can be all sorted after the cult gets destroyed.
I will take this and the ruby dust, but I will be going to Connacht. I will take these fine folk with me. They will be safe there.
Because he knows his own circle.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Well,
Oh,
At least there's
Well, it's a
that.
good thing he knows his own circle because a lot of people, like with modern cell phones, don't know their own number. So
Yeah.
He has
I
to
just had
memorize
a
it every
freak out.
day.
yeah,
You never
Anyway,
know if he
so-
has somebody else.
Alright. I say maybe a few of us just lead him into the cave to chill out since we're pretty sure nothing's going to be going that way since it was a back entrance.
well, there is a northern doorway that you guys haven't
Yeah.
checked that Paranor has been paranoically
Yes.
checking to make sure that nobody comes through it.
I will paranoically stay here while everyone leads those people out. And then when they're out of eyesight and earshot, then I'll check the door to see if it's even locked.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum.
This other door that is yet unchecked is unlocked.
Then I will wait for everyone to come back.
Oh, uh,
No, not them. I meant if
they
they're-
leave.
Yes.
Yeah, they leave. I thought they were being led out, so anybody who was leading them, for them to come back.
Yep. I
Unless
probably.
Dust Flicker just walked him out.
We're all back.
Okay.
This flicker probably walked him out for a second, came
I
back.
will check the door slowly.
Door leads into a cavernous chamber that is seemingly empty. In the corner of the room, you see a frozen-over treasure chest.
No, son of a bitch. Oh, that's tempting. Well, we found stairs going up before, so we can ignore this little... This is such a red herring. This is such a...
you really
hey,
want
hey,
that.
get Yondo in here. It's Rock. He knows Rock.
Well, we also have two people who can see magic and see the true form of
Ooh,
stuff,
true.
so Boom Crash might be good seeing it too.
Yeah. Is it a frozen mimic, or is it an actual chest?
I'll look at it for magic, Boom Crash will look at it for illusions. Got our
Well-
double team.
Doesn't appear to be an illusion of any sort, and it doesn't appear to be emanating any magic.
Then
And it's not a
probably-
shapeshifter?
It's not a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Alright, it's just a frozen chest.
Might have gold in it, but we got plenty of that, and there's nothing magical inside.
I mean,
You
is this
can never have too
conspicuous?
much gold.
Hmm.
I could use
Yes,
a paydays, honestly.
Look, then you go over and open it up.
No.
Okay, you know what? I'll do it.
Okay.
Amon's gonna do it because he's broke.
Shit, money? Amon runs in from the other room.
Okay,
and
He's
I
one
run
of
from
us
the other
after
room.
all.
Come in and do a flying kick on the chest.
Does the monster still have Death Ward on him?
yeah,
Yeah.
hasn't died yet.
Oh, I just didn't know if the petrified thing would affect it.
No, it's not. Petrify doesn't put me to 0 hit points.
Gotcha.
Amon, you break through the ice and with your initial kick. Then your second kick destroys the chest and outspills many coins.
Ugh. All right.
It is
well,
just a bunch of gold.
cool. You all pick that up. There's another stairway that goes up that we probably have to go to.
I put the gold pieces in the 20 chat.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah,
And
you need to
platinum.
pay your rent.
Yamdol, you got
Okay.
pocket.
I will record that on my character sheet.
Okay.
Do you want me to put it on your Roll20 character sheet? Or would that double
No,
up?
don't do that because I don't keep track of it there.
Okay. It's fine. You guys out of the room. Right.
Up the stairs we go.
Up the stairs. We're still ignoring the other room?
Wait, what other room?
The room with the 6 doors in it that have magic beyond them?
Magic that can kill us. I mean, we can try and break through the ice.
I said it was breakable.
Okay, fine. I'll check this first one and I'll shatter it and try and open the door.
It takes some time, but you're able to eventually break through the door. On the other side is a simple wooden door, frosted shut.
Does it have a lock pick? Like, can I unlock it?
It's not locked.
Oh.
Just a
Alright,
little
well,
stuck, but you've chipped away enough ice.
I'm trying to just unlock it or pull it open from the wedged ice.
Right. On the other side of the door, you see the lookings of a small laboratory. There's a bunch of strange alchemical tools, potions lining the shelves, and
Hey, Paranor, get over here.
This doesn't look normal for a throne. What the fuck is this place?
Look in there. There's alchemist stuff. See if you find anything useful. Have her do an investigation check for her stuff.
Hopefully they have an ice cream machine that works, unlike McDonald's.
oh yeah, you can't be sure of that. It's probably broken. Right.
What the fuck?
The natural 20
I rolled for
investigation check.
Thank you, DM.
Nope.
Or no, thank you, Mal.
Yeah, that was
Fuck
Mal.
yeah.
Yeah, Chris can't be expected to roll good for us anymore. He's a traitor.